Go live, dude.
This is why you watch this show.
Yep.
It's a goal! This is America country, baby. This is America
This is
country.
America.
Welcome to America, where we wave our
Welcome
terrible
to
towels.
America. Do you know what I got? This is going to be our goal song tonight. Here
What?
it is.
See? That's what should happen. Fuck yeah.
All right.
That's the way to do it.
Let's go.
Yep. So what's the oh, we'll keep going.
Sorry.
It's it's all right. You do what you gotta do, brother. Highlights of 80, Canada. We'll talk about the 72 Summit Series.
All right. Yeah.
The big game. Probably bigger than
My
Super Bowl.
TV is not any faster. I see Canada versus United States, the championship game. So you're going to have to pause for 2
Yeah, it says
seconds.
I paused, but it won't replay. That's the problem.
Oh. So you're going to be slightly ahead of me?
Maybe.
I see
It's Mike
Jake
Sullivan
Gensel.
talking in the auction.
Oh yeah, you're faster than me. Yeah, okay. I'm
Every
only
time I
like
try and pause
3
it, it
seconds
won't
behind.
replay. It's just it's annoying.
But you're on cable.
Yeah.
And then last time when we watched it on Tubi was faster or whatever than
Yeah, which is
fucking
weird because I have
broadcast.
DVR on this one. It won't pause and play it. It's weird.
Yeah, I'm watching
It's
on ESPN
$1,000.
Plus. Oh,
Use code SeatGeek.
Damn.
Save up to $20 on your first purchase. Use code TREE.
I can't wait for the classy Bostonian fans to not boo the anthem.
I mean, it's half Bostonian fans, half traveling fans. There's also going to be a good bit of Canadian fans there, too.
We also got a 50 for the gritty.
Yep, we do. We'll bring that out real quick. Is 5 points. Does the glorious stuff right here. And you know what? Just for that, we'll do this. Because for whatever reason, well, I mean, I have to do it so we can flip through America. It doesn't rewind.
All
David
right.
the Ring for Fitty Bones. Follow up to my super chat from Tuesday. If you haven't already or are so inclined, hop on over to Tom Grossi's stream, drop a dono, and possibly subscribe. At this moment, he is at over 560,000 bones. Just under 440K to go to a mill. Cheers, fellas. Definitely, man. Go watch him. He's going to be doing the Canada-USA game too, I believe. So was a good chance to rock that too.
Yep. Yeah, we've both been on it. We helped raise some money. And
I put $750 towards it. I'll probably put a little more later too.
oh wow.
Help them get to that
I'm
mill.
impressed.
It's nothing.
I've
There are dudes who've
donated-
done like 5-figure donos.
Yes, well, somebody donated 20,000. Let's check
Yeah,
in on him real
20,
quick.
25,000.
What's the top dono right now?
And there was like a 10,000 one, a $10,000 one, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 one, 20.
All right, the
I wanna
top
say
one is
25.
somebody donated 25,000. A Chiefs fan.
Nice.
Wow.
Friggin' fracking Chiefs fans.
I think they're up to like almost 600K. So he's got 278 raised.
Definitely so, but your top goalies tonight, you're looking at Connor Hellebuck and Jordan Bennington for St. Louis. Not St. Louis,
Jordan
I mean Canada.
Bennington. A lot of people have been calling for Aiden Hill. And
It's the same tier of goalie. That's the problem. Canada hasn't really had an elite goalie in a while.
Yeah, it's like Americans and having like a big center. Like we're not going to have a big center, you know.
Like Americans, it's like America, Sweden, Russia. Those are the ones that have the big goalies now.
Yeah.
Sweden used to be pretty bad at developing goalies for a while.
Yeah,
you know that. You also have Jeremy Swayman. Well, Lundqvist,
Yeah.
and then it's just like a wave of just goaltenders now that are Swedish.
Then
Russia has like unbelievable goalies now.
Oh gosh, Russia just they produce animals at every position. They're like, we need a bruising defender that's going to break somebody's jaw. We need a goalie that can stop any shot from anywhere, and then we need wingers. We need wingers that can score from any part of the circle, and that's what they breed. They just fucking they just eat hockey all day. Could you imagine? What would you rather do in life? Basic training or workout for the military, or work out with the Russian hockey team for like a week?
Oh, are we talking current Russian hockey team or the old Soviet Union hockey teams?
Oh,
because the Soviet Union hockey teams they had a brutal regimen.
Yeah, they would send them out there with no pads and just hit pucks at them and shit. Like, and they'd be like, "Yeah, fucking take that." Yeah, I think I'd rather do basic training. I'd rather do 6 weeks of basic than 1 week of Russian hockey. I would just be like, yeah, this fucking sucks. It's literally you would rather join the military and put your life on the line than play Russian hockey. They're taught at a young age like hockey, you know, in Russia. You know,
it's hardcore. That was their biggest thing. Russia, I mean, that was their biggest like flex on Canada and the US. Remember 72 Summit Series? Canada crushed them in the first, like they were expecting it to be even. Russia just destroyed them. I mean, Canada celebrates like one game they won George Henderson or Paul Henderson because like they were getting crushed. And it's like, wait, we salvaged it, thank God.
Or the Flyers Red Army game where I mean the Flyers basically won that game, but that was like the only game that they won. I think the Canadians
the Flyers played like a brutal style game. They just beat the shit out of them.
Yeah, Bobby Clark. It was about all Canadians anyways.
Yeah, Bobby Clark, Mel Bridgman, Ross Lonsberry, Bernie Perron,
Ed Van Imp, you know, like just a bunch of fucking goons out there. And they just gooned them up, and they won a game. It was a sick game. Sick game back in the day.
Yeah, buddy.
All right. Let's go USA. This is going to be a ramp up here.
Oh, it's going to be.
You know what teams are not good at hockey?
What?
South American teams. None of them are good.
Well, South American teams, they don't have ice, my dude.
I'm pretty upset that no South American team was represented at the Four Nations. Now, do you think Finland should have been there? Do you think Russia should have? Why didn't Russia go instead of Finland?
It's the Ukraine war. That's why they punish the athletes for what their government's doing. It's stupid. Technically, they should have added Russia and like Czechia and or Czechoslovakia. Even though Czechoslovakia is not a real country anymore, but Czechia would have been able to fill a team. It's all NHL guys. That's why they weren't able to do every single team. Like, which is why you can't have a German team and a Swiss team.
So get that. So one of my researchers / writers, Jamie, he asked me a question, right? There's no All-Star game this year.
Correct.
So what do they do? So what about contracts and bonuses that are paid for All-Star game appearances? Was that negotiated in the CBA that the Four Nations would be in substitute of that? Or
I'm guessing so.
That's a really good.
I mean, what about foreign players like got Czech, Slovak, Swiss, German, Russian?
Right, they get excluded from being all-stars.
So what about like guys like Nicholas Muntinpalo or Hovakanainen and guys who are like fringe players in the NHL? Do they get bonuses because they were in the Four Nations because of injury?
Well, I mean, they're paying these players. So ultimately, I think the bonus pool would be bigger than the All-Star game, right? It's 4 teams, 4 rosters. So the amount of money that's being thrown around is a lot greater than the All-Star game. But at the same time, if I have a contract that's dependent on me making an All-Star game and I don't make an All-Star roster, like I get fucked. Right?
I think that's what people are worried about. But there's some big news in the hockey world as well. Josh Morrissey not playing today. He'll be replaced by riding by Thomas Harley. Kyle Connor also out, being replaced by Chris Kreider.
Chris Kreider.
Yep, Kreider's going to be in today.
Kreider. This is how Kreider. Look, imagine you're the goalie. This is what Kreider does.
He's like a Thomas Holmstrom.
Do you want to get up on me? Huh? I'm Chris Kreider. Let me just drape my big body all over you and tap in every rebound
right now. Yep. Well, here come the introductions of the players right now. Got the kids for each side, too, so they'll be hearing their national anthems booed respectively. We're classy. We're not going to boo the Canadian national anthem. We're just going to hiss
classy.
I'll jeer it. We'll say the old version. We won't say the politically correct version nowadays. So, in all thy son's command. That's our Canadian national anthem here.
Yep. All right. Are they booing?
All of us commands. It doesn't even make grammatical sense.
Let me see.
Wayne Gretzky coming out on the ice too. I can play it on mine.
Why am I not?
Connor Akers. Is this the moment the NHL leapfrogs the NBA? I don't think so. I mean, we'll see. More or less, it depends if they can keep the momentum up. You're more or less going to get stuff in the Olympics and the World Cup of hockey. But the NBA All-Star game was bad.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like the NHL to be even more popular, but the NHL keeps running itself over. That's always been its problem.
All right, there's the hockey legend Wayne Gretzky.
Yep.
Wayne Gretzky's an American citizen, isn't he?
Yes, he is, because he played in Los Angeles,
Canadian.
St. Louis, New York. Correct. Brett Hull was also you remember him back in 98 Olympics when he played.
That's the irony. They just booed Gretzky, but he's fucking American. You guys, Boston is
representing
the
Canada.
Dumbest. Okay. Well, fine.
Oh, dude, if they had Patrice Bergeron on here, they'd still boo him.
Yeah, Patrice.
And Marchand, they probably still boo him too.
Yeah, they're going to boo Marchand. Oh, is that Marchand down there? Did you just see that clip where they rolled the camera? There's Marchand down there to the right. That little kid. Hold on. I got to rewind this. Is there a way I can rewind this?
Yep. Yes. Jordan Bennington's your starter again for El Canada. And here comes your American team. Man, I wonder how much tickets cost for this game. It probably would have been ridiculous. This would have been when we would have flexed our influencer might and be like, do you know who I am? I want to come to this fucking game. We could have been live. Yeah. Here's your American Mike Eruzione. They're bringing out the 80 legends. I don't think Eruzione played much in the NHL, and he's wearing a Gaudreau jersey too.
Nice.
Yep, they're bringing out all the good juju today.
Yep. Mike Eruzione giving a dap to Jack Eichel.
Yep. Gretzky and Eruzione. They should bring out Neil Broughton too. Bring out the whole team, the living members of the team. Yep. Matthew Tkachuk and his long crushed mouth guard. Yep, Brock Faber, your starting defenseman. He's had a really good breakout last couple years.
I got to tweet something real quick.
Well, I mean, it depends. Do you want? I know there was Mark. Do you want Mark Pavlik? Like Mark Pavlik's dead.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I'm talking about only the living members from Zach.
Oh, yeah. Pavlik died. I can barely remember it. Neil Broughton is like the only one that he played in the NHL. Not many of them actually went on to play.
Mike Ramsey, he played like a long time in the NHL. There was also Mark Johnson. He played about 10 years. Yeah. But there weren't too many. Jim Craig had like a brief cup of coffee.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Pavlik played like He had like a couple years in the NHL. He was a member of the expansion San Jose Sharks for like 2 games. Like 2 games. He only
Really?
played. Yeah. It was like
every once in a while when I'm bored, I'll go look up like the.
Here we go.
Oh.
They're doing the opening face-off.
All
Austin
right.
Matthews, your captain, versus Connor McHockey. Or is this Crosby? I'm torn because, I mean, it's Crosby, but he's with the enemy. Ugh. So unclean. It's evil. Oh, Jared. You're an American, my man. You should root for the Americans. Fuck the Trump tards. Who cares about that? I mean, FIFO, I agree. Rip Johnny Hockey. But the question is, like, Johnny Hockey, you might not have Kirill Marchenko and Dmitry Voronkov doing what they're doing. I think he would have done better this year, but I don't know how well he would have done. That's the question. It's fucking bullshit. You know, they're trying to justify, like, they're trying to clear their the guy who killed them by saying, "Oh, they were drunk while riding bicycles." It's they were riding bicycles. Here comes the car.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, the drunk guy's a fucking idiot. Hold on, I gotta tweet this. I can't pay attention right now. Hold on, I gotta think of what I'm gonna say.
Oh, national anthem time. I'll put it up for this.
Okay.
Boo. Boo. I'm not. Speak English.
Are they booing?
Partial booing.
Why is your hand? We don't have to represent.
I don't know. I want to do. I want to just do the Canadian national anthem too. Whoa. It's a little bit of a different twist. We stand on God for thee. I'm going to keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on God for thee.
Do they say stand on God or stand on guard?
We stand on guard for thee.
Guard. We stand on God.
Yeah. In all thy son's command. She kind of went like a little too hard on some of them. I'm like, whoa. Like where it didn't need to. Ken Morrow didn't have a bad career. He didn't have the length, but he won a couple cups with the Islanders. Here we go.
Here we go.
USA.
Take off the hat. Let's go. Who's going to sing it? Post Malone?
Hearts out. Let's go.
Ooh, who's that? Okay, over there, Elon.
You hate America, Polar. It's not a bad idea. One fights.
Mm-hmm.
Should we add that to the school?
For the Emperor. Let's go, Chuck. Let's go. Let's get ready. He's ready to go. Let's go, Maddie.
If I stood up, I'd be like this.
Oh.
No one wants to see this. I just give them shit. You want the voices. Actually, I haven't had anything. I'm good. Give him a piece.
Let's go, USA. Let's go. Now,
the red, white, and blue
real
bracelets going off in the background as we begin another glorious day of red, white, and blue-blooded hockey, especially blue, because fuck Canada. United States versus Canada takes place in a no-holds-barred show. Well, I think both were trying too hard, but... Oh, Austrian Luigi. Either that or Swayman comes in and pitches a shutout. Either or. Jordan Bennington at 260 goals against average, 8.92 save percentage, but he's the only goalie to start every game. Connor Hellebuyck's been on fire. 2 goals against on 47 shots with a .97 save percentage. 1 goal against. He did not play against those Swedish bastards, Swedish chefs, Swedish meatballs, whatever they're called. But it's going to be ourselves a game. Canada and the U.S. ready to commit trench warfare on each other. What over under first fight? 5.
I don't think it's going to be as explosive as the other night. Like I think it's not going to drop. They're not going to drop the gloves in the first minute. It might be. Maybe 2 minutes in, there'll be a first period fight for sure. Someone's dropping.
Oh yeah,
I don't think it's going to be 9 seconds in.
I would say Kachuk versus. I would probably say maybe Parayko. I can see one of those.
Ooh. Colton Parayko.
Yeah, Parayko had a fight last game. Hagel's too small. Bennett, I could see too. Maybe Matt Kachuk against Sam Bennett.
Yeah.
We got Brady Kachuk out there too with Matt Kachuk. They've got the big boys out there to start.
All right, boys.
Here we go, boys.
Go.
Here we go.
Yep, I got Vinny
Trocheck. Jose Ramirez. It wouldn't be bad. Jose Ramirez isn't Canadian, unfortunately. Bring out Joey Votto. Joey Votto versus Tim Anderson. That would make sense. Yep, we got Matt Kachuk and Brady Kachuk out to start. Connor McDavid as well as Brandon Hagel are out for the first. They're going to start some fights. Eichel against McDavid for the opening face-off. Both Kachucks are out. Come on. Come on. Let's get some fisticuffs here. Let's go. I think I have some boxing gloves.
Yeah. Let's go. Were there some supers that we've missed?
Probably.
I think we read that. May this be a statement for the USA. Also, our RIP Mike Lang, ladies and gentlemen. Elvis has left the building.
That hurt. I mean, losing that last time
he was your Sam Rosen, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. He was our regenerate. He was
already got an ice issue before we even start. Someone throws some shit on the ice.
Fucking Boston. Fucking Americans. Come on, you drunk pieces of shit.
Only
got people in Eagles, Colonials, and how many lulls?
Only Giovanni all the time. Yes.
If the 51st state wins, well, it's either then we'll call them the 11th province.
Yes.
I'm gonna say. Eichel against McDavid for the opening faceoff. Stones out there as well as Brandon Hagel. Both Kachucks on the wings. Opening faceoff is underway. Canada takes the puck. Taves will dump it in over the sideline. Picked up by Faber. Faber flips it up over the sideline towards center ice. And it'll be taken back for a hand pass as Kachuk grabs onto it. Second line of Crosby, McKinnon, Reinhart. Interesting deployments. Your fourth line is Seth Jarvis, Sam Bennett, and Brad Marchand.
I'm impressed that there were no fights.
Not yet. I mean, there's still time. Another Eichel off at center ice. Canada wins it again. Taves dumps it in. Once again, taken back by Faber. Rolls it back, crosses to the sideline, intercepted by Canada. Hagel dumps it in towards the side. Sorry, that's Stone. Moves it back in towards the front, back to McCarr. McDavid skating with fury and presence towards the front line, pickpocketed by Praber. Cricket back, scrum towards the boards. America comes up with it. Eichel grabs by center ice. Flanked by 2 Canadians, has to dump it in. Grabbed in by Bennington, and he'll hold on for the faceoff. 19:25 left in the first period. I want to see some of this, man. Come on. Well, boxing match. Come on, man.
Boxing?
Yeah, I want some boxing. Yeah.
Dang, my phone is really behind. Let's see if I can. I'm trying to catch up to you, but nothing that I do is fast.
Here's the problem. I try to pause it. It won't replay.
Yeah.
Like it freezes.
Don't worry about it. It's not your fault.
It's all right. Face off is underway. America takes it. Matthews gets the puck. Throws over to Fox. Dumps his shot wide. Taken by Canada. Marner in the sideline. Intercepted by America. Back to Gensel. Shot wide. Blocked by Parayko. Back to America on the rebound. Hughes with the puck. Grabs in center ice. Back towards Matthews. Can't get the puck. Tries to clear out. Intercepted by Canada. Moves up with haste. Cirelli dumps it in towards the flank point. Adam Fox grabs behind. Check by Cirelli. Back to Hughes. Rolling back up front. Hughes takes the puck again. Back over towards Matthews. Front towards line. Back to Hughes. Cross point. Moves over towards Matthews. One-timer shot. Save by Bennington. Juicy rebound in the corner. Canada looks like they're going to get it. Cirelli grabs the loose puck. Flipped over towards the blue line where America will re-corral and re-corrupt the puck. Zach Werenski with it now. Flanked over towards Boldy. Dumps it in towards the zone. Picked up, and that's going to be by Drew Doughty. Late addition to Team Canada. Taken back up front. Picked up by Sam Reinhart.
Damn it.
Reinhart dumps it in. Werenski Sanderson now keeps in the puck. Back to Werenski. Werenski moves it up towards the front slot. Quick shot wide. Dumped into the zone. Boldy giving chase. Picked up by JT Miller. Flanks it over towards the far side. Picked up by Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon moves it over to Crosby. Can't corral the puck. He'll dump it in towards the zone. No icing. Picked up by Sanderson. Sanderson moves it up front towards JT Miller. Dumps it in towards the point. Be given chase by, I believe that's Brock Faber. Cale McCarr takes the puck now. Moves it in towards the zone. Marchand up with the puck now. Back to Marchand. Moves in towards the point. Loses the puck, unfortunately, but Canada is going to grab it back. Still moves into the zone. Still clear off sides, but it's going to be taken by America off of the hot kitchen. 3-on-2 now. Tripped up on the play. Was going to be Trocheck, but now he's going to dump it in. Tripped on his own skates. It's going to be grabbed on the play by Seth Jarvis. Jarvis in the zone. Moves back, intercepted by America. Flipped it back over towards the point. Picked off by Trocheck. Trocheck waits for the guys to get onside. Flips towards the puck. Kachuk giving chase. He'll give a nice big check to those wealthy Canadian bastards. He's going another check, but Canada's going to grab it. Oh, such is life. Sam Bennett now with the puck. He'll do a quick chase as Canada makes a line change. Deflects off. I was going to say Bennington. I meant to say that was going to be Connor Hellebuck. Now dumped in towards the zone, given a lot of action by Travis Sanheim, current Philadelphia Flyer. Parayko, the big burly defenseman, now is the puck. Moves it back from behind his own net towards the blue line, flips it over towards the defensive zone, picked up by Hagel. Hagel, in the one time, misses the shot, quicked up, deflected, saved by Hellebuck. Jumps up towards the back point, picked up on the play by Hannafin. Moves it back towards the Canadian zone, deflected, saved by Bennington. Matthews grabs the puck now, moves in towards Gensel. Gensel with the puck with speed and numbers. Gensel flanks towards the point, towards the defensive point. Werenski, quick shot, saved by Bennington. Picked up on the play by Parayko. Gensel can't give him chase. 2-on-1 with Parayko. Quick shot, deflected high. Werenski with the puck now behind his own net. Has to flip it over towards Hannafin. Hannafin with the puck now flips it over towards Gensel. Dumps the puck in. Well to be picked up by Braden Point of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Larkin gives him a quick check for good measure, but he flipped it back a long time ago. McDavid dumps the puck now. And it'll be an icing on those damn Canadians. 3 shots apiece. Fuck those Canadians.
A lot of intense action in the first period. This is our first whistle 4 minutes into the game. And with
second
16...
whistle, but I mean, close enough. I mean, that was a lot of action. Couple good looks for both teams. Both
I saw a couple
so
shots. You're way ahead of me, by the way. Yep. I saw a couple good shots, a couple 1-Ts. Yeah, Austin Matthews put it in a perfect spot right there, but couldn't get in there. Gensel across to Werenski. He had a shot as well. And Bennington looks crisp to start, but
So far,
hopefully the USA can continue to get shots. And
definitely
we can play
21 at the faceoff
good
circle,
hockey.
taken behind America's zone. Stone with the puck now. Empty puck over towards, I believe this is Braden Point. Point tries to take the puck, checked off the puck there by Brock Faber. Faber takes it back to Miller, back to Faber. Faber flips it back behind his own net towards, I believe this is towards a defender. JT Miller takes the puck, dumps it in towards the boards. Drew Doughty now with the puck. Coming back from an ankle surgery, so probably not at 100%, trying to get his legs back. Picked up on the play by Thomas Harley, who's a late replacement for Josh Morrissey. That's a big loss. Flipped up towards the zone, back to Ryden. Harley goes over towards McKinnon, skating far side. Quick shot, star on the deflection. Nathan McKinnon makes it 1-0 Canada.
Damn it.
The 51st state has delivered the first blow. God fuck us all. I need a drink.
That was terrible. Well, we've been down before. I'm going to look at this.
This is American hubris, goddammit. I mean, that's a Nathan McKinnon shot.
They kept it in the zone.
There's a lot of traffic up front.
McKinnon up in the middle. Yup, he just threaded it right through.
Yeah, but between
Weinhardt
and
there were so many bodies. Hellebuck couldn't see it. Might have been deflected off of
I think it was just a clean shot.
Slick.
It's just
just a slick shot.
Yep.
Slick shot by McKinnon.
Sanderson dumps in the puck. Taken in towards Gensel. One-time open shot. He can't get Matthews. Grabbed by Crosby. Deflected at the line. Taken back over by Sanheim. Dumps it in towards the zone. Picked up by Hellebuck behind his own net. USA will regroup with 14:45 left in the first period. Taken back on the play, I believe this is going to be Zach Werenski, managing and commanding the troops. Werenski takes the puck out, moves it forward towards the front line. Dumped into the zone. Bennington takes it, flips it over towards a Canadian back. Taken back, intercepted by America. Moves it back towards the blue line, taken back towards Trocheck. Dumped in towards the zone. Taken back, Makar with it now. Given chase by several Americans. Jumped in towards the red, white, and blue. Flicked over, deflected. Sam Bennett with it now, and it's going to be a hand pass, or a high stick, I should say. It'll be just outside of the Canadian zone.
Yeah, I'm 12 seconds behind the feed.
See what I mean?
I can see clearly.
Problem is, like, every time I pause it, like, I'll try and pause it, but, like, it won't replay. Like, it'll just...
Yeah, it doesn't matter, dude. I'm listening to you react, and then I'll see it 10 seconds later.
Maybe. Stupid Canadians. Dylan
Stupid Canadians.
The Sokol against Anthony Cirelli. Miller moves into the draw. Canada wins it. Doughty takes the puck, flips it in towards the blue line, dumps it in the zone. Taken back by America. Big check there by Cirelli. Big scrum for it behind the boards. JT Miller tries to get clearance, but Canada's going to come up with it. This is Marner. Marner in towards the blue line, over towards, this is Thomas Harley. Harley back over towards the point, shot wide. Still moving forward towards, it's hard to see because, like, I have to find the numbers. Here comes Cirelli with it now. Quick one time, deflected wide again. Cirelli grabs it behind the net. Giving big chase to the Americans. Big zone back. Yeah, big zone. Scrum towards the near side corner. Flicks it in towards, taken by Boldy. Boldy will get it out of a hot kitchen. America jumps it in for the line change. Thomas Harley back to recover. Canada scored the first goal in all 4 games. And America's trailed in all 4 games, 2-1 record there. Canada takes the puck. Dumps it in towards the zone. Brady Tkachuk takes it now. Intercepted by Canada. Harley back over to Sanheim near side. At their own blue line, back to Harley. Harley moves it back in, deflected, intercepted by Eichel. Eichel with it now, flicks it over towards far side. It's Tkachuk. Matthew Tkachuk. Tkachuk takes it back. Back to point, intercepted at the corner. Deflected in, taken back at the regroup by Brock Faber. Faber moves it back over towards the line to Adam Fox. Fox going to sit back and just let it. Sorry, this is Jacob Slavin. My bad.
Oh.
Now he's taken back to Gensel at the near point. Flinging in with speed. Quick shot, and it's an easy save for Bennington. That was just a chest snipe.
Well, at least we're tied up in terms of shots.
Well, and not in the big category because Canada, it's stupid Canadian.
Yeah, fucking Canadians. Yeah. Gensel couldn't, or was that Gensel? He couldn't elevate the puck right there. He wanted to go top quarter, but he didn't get it up.
Here's the thing, man. It's in jest. We're not doing it just because we do. Like we're talking about 11th province.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck you.
Listen, I'm guessing he means we're not friends.
Oh, we're not friends today. We're not friends today. So if you want to unsubscribe for now and then come back when we're friends again,
he ain't coming back. It's all good.
Yeah, hey, okay.
Thanks for stopping by, brother. As I said, I'm not even angry. It's like, hey, I appreciate you, man. Take care.
If you can't understand how competition works, then leave.
I mean, dude, don't tell people to leave. We're already at people hate us in general, man. Come on.
No, leave. If you don't want to be here, if you don't want to have.
See, I'm not like that. I'm not like leave. I'm like, all right, you know what? I like the camaraderie. Let's fight.
No, I'm not here to retain people. I don't care. We are Americans and we're rooting for our fucking country. If you want to root for Canada, cool. I agree. You know what? If you're Canadian, root for Canada. But
I mean, you can taunt us if you win. That's all I'm saying.
Canada fan. But yeah. But if you don't understand that I'm going to root for my team and insult yours, then fuck off.
Least sensitive Canadian.
Least sensitive. Yeah. He should be apologizing to us because that's what Canadians do anyways.
No, I mean, we apologize too. Let's be real. I mean, I hope so too, Wings and Abs.
Mm-hmm.
Great. I mean, he might be trolling, but I mean, hey,
let's go, Alex.
Alex, appreciate
Alex is in.
Hey, we'll give you credit. You can talk all the shit you want if you win. We're just putting it out there.
Every rival makes you better.
We'll have leaves. I mean, everyone needs a bad guy.
Mm-hmm. Why did Michael Strahan?
Canada's the bad guy to us.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
Why did Michael Strahan invite John Runyon to his Hall of Fame induction speech? Because he made him better. Michael Strahan wouldn't have gotten in the Hall of Fame if it wasn't for John Runyon.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it's about a mutual respect. That's how it is. That's how rivalries work. Because Pittsburgh, but Steelers, Ravens, big rivalry. I mean, we hate each other, but there's a respect too because we just beat the shit out of each other.
Yeah. Jared says U.S. and Canada, fuck Russia and fuck England. England, they're really good at hockey. Yeah.
Yep. Werenski with the puck now taken back to Sanderson, retreats back to his own zone. Flicks it back to Werenski, takes it back towards the point. Gensel tries to grab it, picked up by Matthews. Matthews moves in towards the center point. Back over to the line, flanked over towards Werenski. No offsides. Still moving forward. Reinhardt's going to take the puck now. Scrum in towards the far point. Who's going to come up with it? It's going to be Canada. Taken back to Crosby. Werenski's with nice stick checking, able to intercept. And recover it for America where Sanderson's waiting in the wings. Sanderson with the puck now moves it back towards Jack Hughes. His brother Quinn might have had a chance to come, but unfortunately he was a little too injured. Reinhardt with it now, flicks it up towards the back point. And this is an easy offsides. McDavid was right there.
Yeah.
Actually, no, they're actually keep playing it. Gensel's still playing. Yeah. I thought it was offsides, but I guess not. Never mind, but it's saved by Bennington. Taken with the puck now over towards McDavid. McDavid checked off the puck by JT Miller. It'll be intercepted by the U.S.
He was offsides by a mile.
See, that's what I mean. I'm surprised they didn't. I'm not sure what happened there, but whatever.
They were probably going to let him play, and if they scored, they would have.
It up towards the front line. Yeah. Back over to the point, intercepted by the U.S. Taken back by JT Miller behind his own net. Still moving forward. Taken back, Eichel giving chase, able to pick it up. Taken back over his own zone, back to Faber. Faber flips it back over towards the zone, back to this is going to be Jacob Slavin. Moves it back to the point, over to Brock Faber. Faber, quick wrist shot deflected wide. Canada picks it up. It's Harley. Back up towards the front, and another scrum coming up. And it's going to be offsides. And we'll have
the ice seems very snowy out there. You can see it. You can see how chopped up the ice is already. It doesn't look like the ice is all that fast. I will give USA credit too. Every time McDavid has the puck of bodies on him, they are playing McDavid tight. Also, I have to ask one question. What the fuck is a kilometer?
I mean, we're going to ask that question no matter what. Eichel in the zone against Brandon Hagel. Canada wins the faceoff. Taken to the front by Parayko, flips it up towards the boards, intercepted by Adam Fox. Fox at the point with speed, Chased by a Canadian. He's going to dump it into the zone. Picked up by Bennington behind his own net. Picked up by Sanheim. Flips it back to Hagel. Deflected by an American. It's going to be taken by Jack Eichel. No offsides in the play. It's in their own zone. Flips it back over towards his own zone. Picked up by Hellebuyck. Taken back by Adam Fox behind his own net. Line change for the Americans. Bennett giving chase. But still going to hold. 3 Americans flanking to his sides. Take in front. Moves up to the front. Intercepted. And this is going to be McDavid. Back over to Bennett. Quick wrist shot. Block aside over by Hellebuyck. Rebounded by the Americans. A really bad turnover there. Well, this is going to be Brock Nelson. Dumps it in towards the zone. Taken back to Sam Bennett. Picked up through the point. This is going to be Braden Point. Dumped in towards the zone. Picked up by Hellebuyck. Werenski with the zone. Intercepted there by Marchand, the Boston legend. Jake Sanderson has to give chase back to the point by Seth Jarvis. Picked up by Sam Bennett. Deflected in front of the net. Gently falls over to the ground. Chris Kreider now in the game now, taken from the front. Picked up at the point there by Thomas Harley. Quick shot blocked off by Hellebuyck. Sanderson with the puck now. Moves out towards Chris Kreider. Kreider up front. Intercepted by turning Sidney Crosby. He dumps it in towards the zone. Anderson giving chase. Picked up by Braden Point. Back over towards Crosby. Back to Harley. Harley over to McKinnon. McKinnon to the point. Over towards Drew Doughty. Scrum in front of the net. Still moving forward. And it's saved by Connor Hellebuyck. Dangerous kitchen. Yep, Hellebuyck covered it.
Okay. Some action in front right now. Kreider with a rough shift. He had a couple of pair giveaways. Right. Ooh, juicy rebounds right there in front of Hellebuyck. The Canadians couldn't bang it home. Hellebuyck not happy with the ref right there.
Yep. Balls Mahone for 5. I'm rooting for my underdog picks to hit the true American way. Fuck yes, buddy.
Wow. Look at Hellebuyck extend that right pad. Just keep it out there. Protect the net, and then ultimately cover it up. Brock Nelson, by the way, the oldest 33-year-old in the history.
Oh, yeah. He has more gray hair than me.
Yeah.
He has more gray hair than you, buddy.
He looks like he's taken more fucking, like he's just aged like 86 years since he's gotten to the league.
I mean, that's what the Islanders do,
is
man.
Old. Yeah, that's what playing hockey on Long Island will do to you.
Yeah. I mean, he had a couple deep runs, but that's it. Otherwise, it's Chairman Lou. He just makes everyone age 10 years older by proxy. V-Man 29397. Canadians are nice till war. They take no prisoners. Just ask the German army in World War I. They threw grenades at POWs for fun. Dude, War of 1812, dude. You invade the Canadians, the Canadians burn down the fucking White House.
Yeah, people forget about that. The Canadians fucked us up during War of 18. That's one point. That's one thing where we don't really talk about.
We don't talk about. Like you mentioned in passing, like, oh yeah, we tried to invade Canada, and then the British came back and they fucked us all up and they burned the White House.
We're kind of tired.
It's kind of like it was our version of the Korean War. That's the best way to really describe it.
Yeah, we kind of agreed, hey, y'all, you kind of kicked our asses. You guys go back to Canada, and we'll stay here.
We just keep our property, and then that's how it was for America too. It's like, oh, South Korea, North Korea invades South Korea, South Korea invades North Korea. They go into China, and then the Chinese come and take them back all the way to South Korea, and then they just create the DMZ.
Yep, a good old
David the Ring. That guy might not have been subscribed very long if he's that sensitive. I mean, he might be trolling too. Who knows? I can't wait for the NFL draft. The shit posters ball to see the Yins are salt and 5 points devastation. Second, cheers, fellas. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Yep, AHL Marley, Matt Murray. The old Matt Murray. Man.
Yep. Matt Murray.
Yep. Yep, and they're showing the goal by McKinnon once again, doing a solid screen there. I mean, you can't even blame Hellebuyck.
He put a lot on that puck too.
That's what McKinnon does, baby.
Yeah.
Canada treated POW so well in World War II that a lot of Germans went back to Canada. Well, they got a lot of immigration from Germans, Irish, and English. They're repairing one of the glass stanchions. Trying to make sure that's good to go. There's a little bit of an issue, and that's why we're having our timeout with 9:24 left in the first period. No, Cody. Oh, no. This is a Burlington sock puppets jersey from Burlington, North Carolina. This is as American as it gets.
for America. Right there.
Give that American thing right there. It's beautiful, America, man.
Yep.
Well, Q Blitz, it's not just that. I mean, the British were trying to deal with a lot of their own debts. The French had their own issues. So everyone was just like, fuck it, we're done. Yeah. So we just kept the old borders there.
Yeah. We're like, ah.
Well, number one in war crimes, probably World War I. Like, they were unforgiving fucks in World War I. We do have a Batman city. Still doing a little break. Do what you got to do, brother. Face off about to get underway. Sidney Crosby under center. Nathan McKinnon taking the straw. It's going to be against, I believe this is Jack Hughes. I can't see the number. It's hard to tell from there. Canada wins the face-off. Doughty at the point. Quick wrist shot blocked off by Hellebuck. Taken back by Harley. Flips it up behind the line. Taken back by Crosby. Crosby back over towards Doughty at the point. Doughty down over to Crosby. Crosby back to Reinhardt behind his own net. Flipped over by McKinnon. Scrum for it behind the own net. McKinnon takes it back. Flips it back over to Drew Doughty. Dumps it back over towards the point to McKinnon. McKinnon moves it back over to the front. Picked off by America. And they'll take it back over to the zone. Canada has to regroup in their own territory. Deflected at the point. Intercepted by America. It's a 3-on-2. Hughes with the puck now. Moving back behind his own net. Flipped over towards the puck. He can't corral it. Canada's able to recover it. He got him flat-footed. Tried to go behind the net, but unfortunately couldn't get it there. And America's going to have to regroup, and Brock Faber takes it in his own zone. Picked up at the point by Werenski. It's a line change for both teams. Flipped up to Eichel. Eichel flipped up to the point. Dumps it back into the zone. Intercepted by Canada. They'll dump it back in. Werenski recovers it again. Flip it back towards the point. Werenski with it now. Back up towards, flipped up towards Jack Eichel. Intercepted. Going to have to recover it. Jack Hughes at center ice now. Flipped it up towards, this is going to be Brady Tkachuk. Dumps it in towards the zone. Taken back there by Devon Taves. Taves with it now. Back over towards Braden Point. Dumps it in towards the zone. Moves it back in, and you can change the camera angle, ESPN. Thank you very much. Taken back over by Point, near side corner. Flip back over to the point to Devon Taves. Taves back over towards Braden Point. Point moves it back into McCarr. Can't corral the puck. Intercepted by Matthew Tkachuk. Back over towards Zach Werenski now. Back to Brady. He can't corral the puck. It's intercepted again. 2-on-2. McDavid with Point. McDavid towards the front. Takes up for their trail man. That's going to be McCarr. Flipped over. Blocked. Taken back towards the Parayko. Intercepted by the U.S. They'll flip it out of the zone, but it's back to Parayko at center ice. Flipped up towards. This is going to be Mitch Marner. Marner with it now. Still waiting. Waiting for trailers. Gets a man. Back to Sanheim. Deflected wide. It's going to be taken now by Boldy. Boldy with a man. Here comes the breakaway. It's for Brian. That's. For Dylan Larkin, it's a save shot wide. America still has the puck there. Taken back into the defensive zone. Picked off by Canada. Damn it. I messed up that thing. I don't know what hell happened there. Brandon Hagel with it now with a 3-on-2. Back over to Sanheim. Taken back by Boldy. Boldy back over towards Adam Fox. Fox back over towards JT Miller. He'll take it out of the American zone. Dumps it in. It's going to be an icing call. 2 quality chances for America, but unfortunately they couldn't get past Jordan Binnington. Larkin with the best chance of the day. Unfortunately, couldn't get enough of the mustard on it. But nice juicy rebound, but unfortunately it just trickled wide.
Yeah, you had a loose puck in the crease, but earlier Matthews couldn't get a stick on it. He got blocked. And then, D-Lark had a great opportunity. The puck was just hanging out there, but Binnington was able to get back in position and just kind of floated through the crease.
Yeah. U.S. with the face-off. Canada wins it. Flicks it up towards the zone. Pick it off by Sam Bennett. Bennett with it now, still with the puck. Has to be intercepted by the U.S. Taken by JT Miller. Moves it back over towards Noah Hannafin. Hannafin with it now. Takes it to Matthews. He dumps it in towards the zone. Be picked up by Marchand. Takes it back over towards Harley. Harley intercepted at the front. Bennett will dump it in. It's going to be taken back there by several scrum there. Going to be picked up by Sam Bennett in the zone. Still looking for it. Still moving towards the front. Sprawling save there by Hellebuck. Now still scramble for it, and they're going to call it dead. Can't have those golden opportunities there, U.S.
I'm
what are you
about
doing?
To see it now. Let's see here.
It
Puck
wouldn't
down.
be
Yeah, wow. Hellebuck just again extends his right. This time it's the left pad, locks it into the post, and keeps it. Yeah, he's complaining to the ref. He's like, is he allowed to fucking do that?
Yeah, well, he's able to save it. But
do that?
What happened was Faber's trying to prevent the one-timer to Marchand, but Slavin's nowhere to be found.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Cody Freeman. We're just doing this shit in jest. Let's be real here.
Yeah. Look at Hellebuck, Joe, though, locking into the post and not giving an inch. He wants to win, baby. Mm-hmm. He wants to win.
Face-off is going to be Matthews against, this is, I believe, Seth Jarvis. America wins the face-off, taken by Rowensky with speed to the front line. It's going to be intercepted there by Sam Reinhart. Picked up by a Canadian, now with McKinnon. McKinnon deflected over by Jake Sanderson. He can't get the shot off. Taken back by Rowensky behind his own net. Still picked off, still scrambling for it. Moving towards the front. Picked off by the U.S. They'll flick it out towards the zone. Given chase there. It's an offsides play. And they're going to call it off high stick on Canada as McKinnon went to grab it. Mm-hmm.
High stick.
Yep.
All right. We got Rich Lee, who says, so torn, Canada, or my goalie for the cup. Wah. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, he's rooting for, he's a Winnipeg Jet fan.
Yep.
Dumb Gamers 22. My great uncle passed away in 2020, and today I got a bag full of collection of Super Bowl and NBA Finals authentic locker room hats. Oh, that's dope. Super Bowl 30, 34, and NBA Finals 94 through 97. That's awesome, dude. Hell yeah.
Don't remind me of Super Bowl 30. Should have been a Steelers logo, but Neil O'Donnell fucked it up.
Neil O'Donnell.
He's
banned from Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Isn't he a Canadian? Is he really Canadian?
No, he's not Canadian. Oh. Red Lightning. Are you still going to stream the actual trade deadline? Yes, sir.
All right. There's going to be some trades. A shit extravaganza.
Yep. March 7th. Deadline at 3. I'll put that in my calendar.
Mm-hmm. You do it.
Yep.
All right, come on now. Come on now, USA. We've been down before. USA has been down before.
They're down bad, kids. Down bad. Oh, Devin James, we doing all right, man. We're doing all right. Dr. Midnight. No. He is not the original Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson just made one mistake. Neil O'Donnell deliberately threw it and gave up 2 game-winning touchdowns.
Yeah. Larry Brown ran that shit back.
Yep. Yeah,
he handed him Super Bowl MVP
and a huge contract from the Raiders, and he immediately went to shit.
Yeah, because he just happened to be in the right place for Neil O'Donnell to throw him a fucking gimme interception.
I mean, dude, it's a prediction on the craziest trade. It's either going to be another Mikko Rantanen trade or an Elias Pettersson trade. I think one of the two.
It'll be interesting to see what the Rangers do if they just sell everybody off, or if they think they can make the playoffs.
Honestly, I'm surprised 330 people are even watching this shit. I'm bumbling through every broadcast and we have dead air. I mean, MKI just said dead air. You wonder why we only have 330 people here? Dude, I'm surprised we even have that. We shouldn't even have 10% of this audience. You kidding me?
Mm-hmm.
Will I do a hater's guide to this tourney? I don't think so. There just isn't enough.
Yeah. Ooh, but you could. There's a possible congrats Canada.
Or congrats, U.S. McDavid at center ice.
TJ Ricks.
Oh,
no.
U.S. will dump it in towards the zone, taken by Taves. Flips it back in the back line, front on towards. Back to Matthews. Moves it flicked over. Shove saved by Bennington. No hold on. U.S. hasn't really had many golden chances here. Canada's done a good job neutralizing the zone and cocooning Bennington. The only real chance they had was the Larkin breakaway, or half breakaway, I should say.
Yeah, I mean, Bennington is seeing all the pucks. Also, when that pass, that quick little pass from Hughes to Matthews just couldn't get a stick on it. But that was a slick little pass. Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a flipped up face-off win, deflected wide towards the car corner. It'll be picked up there by Travis Sanheim. Dumps it in out of the zone, but Matthew Tkachuk's going to grab it, deflected there and intercepted. Hellebuck has to grab it, moves behind his own net where Matthew Tkachuk will grab it. Still hot potato. Matthews grabbing it now. It's going to be taken back by several Canadians, but now it's going to be a 3-on-3. Dumped into the zone. Binnington's going to take it back behind his own net. Screaming is Matthew Tkachuk, but it's going to be taken by Parayko. That's going to be intercepted before it gets out of the blue line. Quick wrist shot, and it's going to be easily warded off by Jordan Binnington, and he'll hold on for the faceoff. Definitely. Oh, dude, here's the thing. I keep jumbling through stuff. That's why. It's just
dude,
and people say like, "Oh, you're just white noise." I mean, dude, it's it's the thing. Like, I think that's every stream. It's white noise
compared to me.
I travel through too much shit, dude.
I could not do play-by-play. I'm like, I don't know who's who. I can't even recognize them.
Here's the thing. I have the numbers right here. I have to keep looking. I don't even recognize them. It's tough because the numbers kind of blend into each other. McDavid on the face-off circle against Jack Eichel. To the right side of Binnington. America wins the face-off. Grabbed over by a Canadian. Taken by Fox. They'll have to dump it in towards the zone. Taken back. Still charging. It's going to be taken by Harley. Moved in with numbers. Mark Stone now dumps it in towards the zone. Can't get it past the blue line. And they'll have to re-corral and regroup in their own zone for Canada. McDavid moves it back over towards Drew Doughty. Back to Harley. Harley back up towards the front. Back towards Mark Stone. Picked up by America. Take up by Gensel. Award it back over towards Canadian territory. Harley with it now. Riding his Harley Davidson all over the place. And by that, I mean standing still. Takes a long pass over towards, intercepted by Matt Boldy. Boldy, it's going to be deflected, jumped over towards JT Miller, and just warded off by Jordan Binnington. Just landed right in his territory, and he holds on for another faceoff. Yep, James Amadei. Yep, ESPN and Major League Baseball will no longer be a thing after this year.
Oh, my gosh, that's terrible. Binnington eats up the puck. You know, the USA has 9 shots. A lot of them are soft. They haven't been threatening shots at all. Canada too. I mean,
it's just Canada has more inner slot shots. They haven't been giving up the rebounds. USA can't keep the puck in. Werenski's going to have to reach back and grab it. Hellebuck holds it in. Werenski moves it back behind his own net. 9 shots apiece, but the U.S. have been very soft shots. They're going to have to readjust in this period. Dumped into the zone, and it's going to be an icing. Nobody touched it. McCarr's going to grab it, and it's going to go back to U.S. territory. They're going to burn down the White House. Oh, Cody Freeman. My teams do not win. Let's be real.
They win more than they lose.
The NFL, I mean, not really.
I mean, the Penguins won 2 cups in a row. The Steelers, they won a championship in
15 years ago. 15 years ago, my dude.
Yeah, same with the
off the tie-up. It's going to be taken by Canada. Flipped up towards the point. Intercepted by McKinnon. Now moves it back. McKinnon moves it back far corner. Takes it back to Parayko at the point. Flips it back. Anaheim can't control it. Here come the Americans. JT Miller with it now. Moves it back over towards Boldy. Boldy crosses point. Still loading. Wait for it. Tries to grab the trailer. He can't grab it. It's deflected by Canada. Moves it back over to McKinnon. McKinnon given chase there by Brock Faber. He'll have to just dump it in and get for the line change.
That was a bad
get. The point moves it back far side, and it's dumped in again. They're just playing pick 'em right now. Here come the Americans, flipped over, shot wide. Binnington might have had a case because I think they kind of tripped him on the rebound there, but no such harm, no foul. Taken back in the American zone. Slavin with it now. Moves it back towards the point. Now they're just calling it dead. It's a high stick on Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Or it might be the Americans. I'm not sure.
Yeah. He caught a piece of Binnington as he went by, but I think Binnington might have gone down a little bit. Might have embellished.
It might have embellished. So they probably just let it play. Ooh. They hit Jake Sanderson right in the nuts.
Is there a penalty?
No, I don't think so.
Or is it a high stick?
I don't know. That's on Brock Nelson, the old man. We had a little bit of action. They're going to do it at center ice. U.S. has won 8 straight faceoffs now. Taken back to that's going to be Noah Hannafin dumps it into the zone. Picked up by the Americans at the point. Tries to grab it from the blue line. It's a goal! Scores! Brady Tkachuk! He did it! It's a great and the Americans have tied it up. We're going to leave them terrible towels. And Canada, you're going to eat our maple syrup. Maine maple syrup's better, you motherfuckers. Eat our shit. Brady Ironic because he's a Canadian playing for a Canadian team. Matthews, and it just bounces. And I don't know if that's off Kachuk or Devon Taves, but it's just one of those fluke bounces that goes off nowhere. Bennington can't react in time. Touchdown, America. We bring out the Jeebus because Jeebus would have believed in America too.
Great play by Matthews to suck up that loose puck. It kind of accidentally came off his stick, but hey, it goes in. We'll take it every time. Yep. Let's go.
And we continue again. Jake Sanderson with it now. Moves it back towards the point to Werenski behind his own net. 2:54 left in the first period. Fresh game for both sides. Tied at 1. Back over towards Jake Sanderson. Flips it up towards the point. Deflected over by Jack Hughes. Dumps it in. Gensel gave chase. He missed the puck. I think both missed the puck. Doughty's going to have to grab it now. Back to Harley. Harley at the point, but there's a bit of confusion. They can't control it. It's offsides.
2:36 left in the first period. This has been an exciting. This game has delivered, boys.
Oh, yeah.
This game,
I mean, dude, this creates lifelong fans of hockey.
Yes. As good as advertised right here. The Tkachuk brothers. Who would have thought that their dad, Keith Tkachuk, would produce sperm that fucking turned into 2 NHL players?
I mean, let's be real. There are players that sometimes do that, but
yeah.
I mean, usually, who knows? I mean, Austin Matthews was like, I think
his dad was Latino. A hockey player.
Yeah, but he was like minor.
His dad was an NHL player, or at least
his dad was an NHL player. He was like probably hockey minor league. Yep.
His dad was
quick shot off, deflected by Hellebuck. Larkin with it now, flips up towards the point, deflected by Sam Reinhart, puck in front of the net, deflected off. Slavin's going to have to clear it. Taken back by Devon Taves. Flips it back over to Cale Makar, intercepted. Here comes Boldy with members of flanking in front of him, 3-on-2, but Canada's back easy to recover. Taves grabs it. Taken back over by Marchand, intercepted there by Vinny Trocheck. He'll dump it in towards the zone. Trocheck gives chase, gets it in the far corner. Dumps it in. It's going to be taken by Fox, pinching in the corner. Moves it back over towards the point, back to Kreider. Kreider tries to shoot, blocked off, and there are 2 Canadians running towards it. It's going to be taken back there by Brock Nelson, pinching in for Adam Fox, and it's just a scrum in front of the center boards. Going to be dumped and corralled by Connor Hellebuck, and they'll regroup. Hannafin with it now. Tries to clear it out of the zone. He does, but Canada's going to recover. Point giving chase as well as Adam Fox, taken by Trocheck. Dumps it in towards the zone. It'll be intercepted by Parayko, center point. Back over to Sanheim. Sanheim moves it back front over to Braden Point. Point with McDavid to his flank. McDavid's going to grab it now. Taken back by 3 USA players. Dumped into the point. Scrum in the near corner. Taken back over to McDavid. McDavid tries to escape. It's intercepted by Slavin. Slavin now takes it back over to Brady Tkachuk, the goal scorer. He'll dump it in towards the point. Harley giving chase. A big check by Brady Tkachuk, and it'll be cleared at the zone. America can't corral it. It's going to have to be recovered by Jacob Slavin. Slavin back to Faber. Faber back over towards the point. Dumped in. Matthews grabs it, takes it back. Drew Doughty with it now. A check by Gensel, but Canada's able to clear it. Intercepted. Hughes tries to grab it. Can't get it back. Had a breakaway chance, but unfortunately Hughes was able to grab it. Now it's pickpocketed by Austin Matthews. Taken back over towards the point. Intercepted there. Back to Gensel. Gensel still waiting. They'll regroup at the point. It's going to be Zach Werenski.
It looks like a takedown right there.
12 seconds left in the period.
The refs are letting them play.
Oh, of course. This is the best way to do it. Dumped in. Sanheim with it now with a chance. Can't grab it back. Intercepted by Tkachuk. I think they're going to be out of time, though. Werenski with the corner. They're not going to be able to get it back. End of the period. 1-1 at the end of the first.
In terms of outcomes, that was the best you wanted to go into the break tied at 1, and they got the goal. They got the equalizer.
I have an idea. You want to play some Puck Doku?
Yeah, let's Puck Doku.
Yeah, but but the thing too is Canada has the advantage here. They've had the better opportunities. I mean, the American goal came on a fluke. Let's be honest.
They've had some point blank shots on Hellebuck. A couple that it could easily be 3-1, but Hellebuck has been the rock.
Or 2-0.
Yeah.
The thing too, it's like America's had really good, 2 really good chances. Canada's had about 4 or 5.
Yeah.
So I'd say Canada won that period, even though it's tied. So if you're Canada, you're in a decent situation. If you're America, you have to readjust your protocols in the deck. You have to find a way to break through that strong cocoon because they've done a really good job of trying to shield like in the crease area. So Kreider's been relatively ineffective. Matthew Tkachuk's been relatively ineffective. Brady was ineffective until that goal. But otherwise, I mean, Canada's their strength is in skating, and they're running circles around America right now.
Yeah, luckily we've kept McDavid sort of calm, But,
I mean, Makar's been relatively quiet.
But you gotta be, you gotta be you gotta be looking out for that. So, yeah.
So
we're playing.
Marked up. Oh, dude, I was Boston cheer for Austin Matthews. Oh, Boston cheers Austin Matthews all the time when they lose to him in Game 7 TD Garden.
Yeah.
Oh, Rich V, I am not Joe Beninati. Come on, I'm not that.
No,
Justin Ziegler. Breaking news following the end of the 2025 season, the MLB will no longer show games on ESPN. The reason given was we don't want to show games on a stinking platform. This is 3 years early. Ooh. Well, you know what? Let's play some Puck Doku. Fuck it.
All right, let's Puck Doku.
Yep. It's a Four Nations special version right now. So all the good stuff here. So it's just 200 goals, 200 assists, 1,000 games played. So if you're looking 1,000 games played,
oh wow, okay.
I mean,
so
Marchand's probably at 1,000. Has Brock Nelson played 1,000? I don't think he has.
Oh god.
I don't know if Kreider's played 1,000. Crosby is
Kreider
usually
should
1,000.
have. Crosby has played 1,000.
Yep.
Marchand's played 1,000. I don't think Kreider's there yet.
Has Oli Mata played 1,000?
Oh my god!
I don't know.
You
got
to go with the safe one.
Yeah, I'll do Marchand. Easy one.
Yep.
I'll do. I'll do Oli Mata. He's been playing a while. Damn.
Incorrect.
I thought he was close, as I thought he was. He must have played 900 some.
I don't think Kreider. I'm gonna look it up because I'm cheating.
I don't think Kreider did.
I mean, he's been around forever.
Yeah, he has. I'm trying to think about Sweden. Oh, Carlson.
But I don't remember him having his 1,000 game. Yeah, he's only played 862.
Yep.
It's a big deal when you reach 1,000.
Oh yeah. I said Crosby's your super easy one here.
Has Gino played 1,000?
But he's not in the Four Nations.
Oh yeah, he's not in the Four Nations. You're right.
Letang's not in the Four Nations either, so he wouldn't count. You have to figure out some long-time players because most of these guys are going to be superstars. Oh, yeah. Doughty.
Drew Doughty, yeah. There you go.
200 plus
All right,
assists.
200 career assists. I think 200.
I mean, Heiskanen would be a good one if he were healthy, but I mean, Makar would be a good one. Fox.
I'm sure McKinnon has.
McAvoy probably has 2 assists.
I'm sure McAvoy does too.
McKinnon. Oh yeah.
Do you think Gensel? Braden Point for sure. Ooh, that's a good one. Only 2%.
Yep. Gensel definitely has 200 goals.
And
then 200 plus assists. We'll move back to this one. There's also Finland and Sweden. You have to remember that.
Kreider has 200 goals.
Patrick Laine.
Yep.
Laine is 200. Remember, it's not just U.S. and Canada. It's also Finland, Sweden.
Right. But Chris Kreider has 320 career goals.
Yep, Kreider would be a good one.
Oh, no, you spelled it wrong.
And we'll keep going
4%.
Here.
All right.
Yep. And 200 plus assists. You're looking probably a very obscure defenseman. Sanderson doesn't have 200.
Get a Finn with 200.
Oh, Hannafin.
Noah Hannafin. There you go.
There you go. Got a Finn. So who was like the most best uniqueness is 47. Ricard Raquel, Elias Lindholm, Trocheck.
Trocheck has 200 goals.
Wow. They had one for Crosby because they all did them here. Victor Hedman. I forgot he was in the tourney.
Oh, wow.
Carlson and Marchand.
Yeah, the 1,000 games there's not many. So,
Doughty, Marchand, Crosby, Hedman, and Carlson.
All right, you want to do
Immaculate game?
an MLB one? Yeah. All right. It's immaculate grid.
Yep. Let's do some gritty.
Ooh.
Some Pirates ones. These are
Ooh, a
good.
Cub. I got a great one for a Cubs and
Yes.
Rockies. Daniel Murphy.
Danny Murphy? Yep. Danny Murphy wouldn't be a bad one.
Daniel Murphy.
Yep. Daniel Murphy. Yep. Correct. Because he did play for the Cubs for a hot minute, and it was a Rocky for a brief bit, too.
Ooh, and Howard Johnson, I believe, played for
Hojo. Yep. Howard Johnson. You are correct. Hojo did play briefly for the Rockies.
That's going to be like a 0.6.
Yep.
That's a fucking good one right there.
Ooh, LaTroy Hawkins.
Yes.
Oh, that was a big one.
Oh, that was a known one.
Interesting.
And then 2,000 career hits for the Cubs. Mark Grace.
Kenny Lofton.
Nice. Oh, you can just be anybody.
Yeah, it could be anyone who's played for the Cubs or the Pirates. And the Pirates for 2000, I mean, I'll go super obscure here. Let's go Ralph Kiner.
Oh, no. How does he not have 2,000 hits?
I don't know.
He's a Hall of Famer. He's literally in the Hall of Fame.
I know. It's crazy.
Archie Vaughn.
Dan Serafini.
Nice.
And Pirates, Rockies.
Rocky, Gary, no.
Ooh, I know. Mike Kingery.
Jason Bay. Oh, okay. Mike.
Like I said, I can pick some obscure ones, man.
A Rocky with 200 hits. That'd be Vinny Castilla.
Andres Galarraga.
Charlie Blackmon. Andre the Big Cat? No.
Wait. I thought Galarraga had
200 hits. 200 is a mad season. That'd be like Vinny Castilla, Todd Helton.
Did Ben Revere have 200 hits?
That's 200 hits is a fucking dope ass season. No. I would think maybe Kirby Puckett, like you're gonna have to go with elite players.
Yeah. I said I.
All right, let's get the grid.
Julio Franco.
That was crazy. Julio Franco for 200 hits and 200 hits in a season.
Oh yeah, he played a long time, dude. And he was really good in the late 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Here's my problem with this. I try to go too obscure, and I think it fucks me.
Yep. All right, this is tough. This is all a Maple Leaf to score 40 goals. Is it Brad Gilbert?
I mean, I'm trying to think here. Wendell Clark. He scored 40 before.
Wendell Clark. Yeah.
Dougie Gilmore. I don't know if Andrechuk scored 40.
Dougie Gilmore.
Ooh,
Dave Andrechuk.
Yeah. Ooh, I know exactly which one here. Gary Lehman. 50. Yep, he scored 50.
A Flyer that scored 40, Eric Lindros.
Correct.
And the Legion of Doom line did.
Tim Kerr.
Oh, nice. A Sabre to score 40 goals. Danny Heatley, right?
Yep. Not Heatley. You're thinking, no.
Who's the guy? Heatley.
Rick Morton.
Yeah.
Nice. French Connection.
Your hockey knowledge is sick. You're amazing at this.
Ken Sutton. Philadelphia, New Jersey. Peter Zezel. Toronto, New Jersey. I could have done Peter Cecil. But Toronto, New Jersey. Paul Gagne. Super obscure. Let's go. Toronto and Anaheim. Corbinian Holzer. Philadelphia, Anaheim. Ooh. That's an interesting one there. Ooh. Anatoly Semenov.
Jesus
and
Christ.
Buffalo, Anaheim. Ooh, kinky. Goulet, Montour, Brendan Montour wouldn't be a bad one. Brendan Goulet, let's go.
Wow,
15.
Rarity score of 15. That's crazy. Is that like the max that you can get?
No, there's probably guys who've gotten 0. Super obscure dudes, but.
Crazy. All right, you want to do? Oh, you don't want to do any one like one more?
Let's do what else? Yeah, what else do you want to do?
Do you want to do basketball? We suck at basketball. Let's do football. Let's do NFL. Football. All right. Ooh, a Titan and a Colt. Gosh, there's been a lot lately.
Andre Johnson. That's the easy one.
Yeah, that would be also rare.
I don't know if it'd be rare. It's probably pretty common. You're probably looking at old quarterbacks for that side. I'm trying to think. Because the problem is there's not much movement, so it's like you have to pick up practice squad guys or random free agents, kickers.
Yeah, a Titan and a Bear.
Titan and a Bear? Yeah, I mean, you also remember the Oilers. They're also this stuff as well. So Oilers, Colts, or Oilers, Bears. I don't think Lamar Lathon played for the Colts.
Gosh, did Eddie
Kevin Dyson? No, Dyson didn't play for the Bears.
No, Dyson never played for the Bears. Only one team would be Steve McNair.
Yep.
Browns,
Colts, Anthony
Will
Richardson.
Levis.
Not Anthony Richardson.
Wait, not
Trent Richardson.
Trent Richardson. Yeah. That's one of the worst
one.
trades in history.
Yeah. Tony Mandarich.
Oh, wow. That's a great one. He was drafted as a Packer, finished as a Colt.
Yep. Colt and a Packer and a Bear. The most.
Oh, there's plenty of those.
Most
Jim McMahon.
Yep.
Jim McMahon.
You are correct. Jim McMahon. That would be a good one. Relatively decent. The Cleveland Brownies and the Chicago Bears, you're looking at probably a bunch
of those awful quarterback. Isn't McNown? Cade McNown would be there.
No, Cade McNown was never a Brown.
Okay. Josh McCown?
McCown, he would probably be, but I'm trying to think of someone a little more obscure. No, Glennon never played for the Browns.
No.
Glennon seems like a Cleveland Brown quarterback.
Yeah, he does. And
the only one team you could find like random dudes who just like who only played like one game or something like that.
Najee Davenport.
Yep. Brown Packer would be a bad one. That would have been DeShone Kaiser. But Packer only one team. I mean, Hornung?
It's not Brett Favre. Oh, wow. Hornung never played for anybody else.
Well, it was old school. They never changed teams back then, man.
Yep.
If you're looking maybe
lifelong Brown would be Joe Thomas.
Yep, Joe Thomas. Or actually someone more obscure. You could probably pick someone like not Corey Coleman, but Spurgeon Wynn.
Spurgeon Wynn. There, I saw him.
I don't think he played for two teams.
I don't know. I don't think so. That's a little sus. It's a little sus.
Yeah, you are correct. I would say
a lifelong Brown.
Yeah,
did
usually
Johnny
guys
don't play anywhere else in the NFL.
He did not. So, Justin Gilbert. Wait, did Justin Gilbert play?
Johnny Manziel never played for any other team.
Damn.
You fucker. Put in Manziel.
Go fuck yourself, dude. Titan only one game. Isaiah Wilson.
Will Levis. Okay. Oh, yeah. Terrible bust, Isaiah Wilson.
One game.
Game.
And he's 0.6. That is the easiest pick in the world.
Cody Parkey for Titans.
Titans Bears. Yep.
Bears. Yep.
Cody Parkour.
That one's
correct.
And then we'll leave the middle open. Gosh, there's got to be plenty of guys that have played.
Yeah.
Was Jake Locker ever a Colt?
No.
Was Ryan Fitzpatrick was not.
I'm trying to think someone from Houston who played as well. Chris Chandler.
Nice. Rarity score 159.
Yep.
Do you want that number lower or higher?
Lower. You want the rarity lower because it's the Trent Richardson pick that did us. Let's see, 78 answers
for
top players: Jake
Bears,
Hilgenberg,
Browns.
Ted Washington, Deshaun Gibson, Jason Campbell.
I said Campbell, but
different Campbell.
Josh McCown. I said McCown.
Yep. Mike Tomczak.
Ooh, that would have been a rare one.
Very rare. No one remembers he played for the Browns. Deontay Foreman. I thought about him. Rashawn Salam.
Rashawn Salam.
Salami. Adrian Colbert. I should have done Stephen Colbert just for the jokes.
Mhm.
Mark Edwards, Deshaun Gibson, Chris Gardocki. Former Steeler punter, too.
Yep.
I wasn't thinking about punters. Yeah.
All right.
Such is life there. We'll keep doing this.
Couple
NHL tier list during intermission. Maybe next time we'll do a tier list. Maybe the second
that takes
intermission
a
we'll do
long
that.
time. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that for the second intermission. Now, Ian Rappaport, big news out of the NFL front. The Chargers agree to a 3-year contract with Elijah Molden.
Oh.
Elijah Molden is a 3-year deal. So,
is this the legal tampering phase or whatever?
No, this is just a re-signing.
Oh.
Yeah, and Zach Martin retired a couple hours ago, too.
Everyone
expected that one, but...
Yeah, he was kind of banged up, but he was a rock for that line for a long time.
He was solid. I remember Uche was supposed to sign a big deal with Dallas, but that was on the prerequisite of them picking Johnny Manziel. They picked Zach Martin, and
yep, and Uche.
Yep, and Uche. He got a training camp tryout. He didn't make the cut because he was veteran. They wanted someone younger,
and he was injured too.
He had an injury from last year. It was Tyson Alualu who kind of fucked up his knee. And Alualu had a pretty lengthy career too, and then he suffered a career-ending injury last year, I believe, or 2 years ago.
Yeah. Well, he fucked up Uche's leg in practice. Remember that story?
Oh yeah, it was because he went hard and it tore his meniscus or some shit.
Yeah. He was like, "Fuck, Alualu's gonna do some crazy shit," and he did.
Yep. Second period underway. Canada's going to win the faceoff, moving from left to right, and the Ray Joyces deflected up, taken over the zone. Deflected in by Hagel. He'll dump it in. Back over towards Noah Hannafin. Dumps it in towards the zone. Gets out of the zone, but it's going to be taken back by Hagel. Hagel tries to deflect over, taps the puck. Taken back over there by Mitch Marner. Marner with the puck shot blocked. Taken back over to Brady Tkachuk. Tries to clear it in, doesn't. Now does. Bennington takes the puck. Matthews giving chase, but he actually got tripped over Bennington there too. No penalty call to let him play. Slavin gets it out of his own zone, taken back over by Marner. Marner moves it back over towards Devon Taves. Back over, and that's going to be dumped in by Colton Parayko. Back over towards the front. Werenski's going to grab it, now picked off by Canada. Canada still moving forward there, blocked off. America tries to recover. U.S. has lost his stick, but he's able to recover. Taken back by Canada, though. Moves it back over towards the front. Back over towards the front. Intercepted there. I believe this is by Sanheim. It's blocked wide. Taken back over to Taves. Taves moves it back over to Makar. Quick shot by Stone. Blocked off wide. McDavid's going to take it now. Moves it back over towards the point to Taves. Taves over. Intercepted by Gensel. He gets it out of the blue line, but Taves going to keep it in. Now there's a bit of a scramble towards the near blue line. Who's going to grab it? It's going to be America. Slavin takes it back over to Brock Faber. Faber moves it back over, deflected, but it's going to be intercepted by Connor McDavid. McDavid with speed. Tries to juke over one defender. Shoots over, shot wide. Taken back there by Braden Point. Point dumps it in. They're going to go for a line change. Brock Faber takes it back, moves it back over to Slavin. Slavin, 0 penalties? Yeah, because they're not calling anything, dude.
Yeah.
Take it back there. Intercepted by Canada. Very back and forth action. JT Miller now moves it back over towards Hughes, dumps it in. Doughty and Miller giving chase. Taken back by Crosby, who's flanks in from behind. Picked off there. That's going to be by Larkin. Larkin dumps it in towards the zone. Back over to Reinhart. With speed clearing over to the zone. Dumps it in. Hellebuck's going to hold it back behind his own net. Can't corral it cleanly, though. And America's going to have to recover. Taken back there by JT Miller. Flips it over. Intercepted by Crosby. He can't control it, though. Taken back by Jack Hughes. Hughes with numbers. Can he clear the guy? No, they can't. Taken back over by Werenski. They're going to have to clear it. And I think there's a ref down or a player down. I'm not sure. Might be a player, but yeah, that's JT Miller who took a bit of a nasty hit there, and now he's skating on his own power, but he's kind of shaken up there. Lost his stick. Gave a little bit there, but stuff in that.
Yeah, Miller's skating off now.
Austrian Luigi, either Matthews or Marner will finally win an all or nothing game in Boston, and we will only laugh at the loser. Also praying for our Marchand OT goal. No, over my dead body, Austrian Luigi. And Travis Williams, high knees and plungers, please. In due time. In due time.
In due time.
Eric the Viewer became a new member. Thank you very much. We bring
Thank
out
you.
the Jeebus for Merca.
Jeebus.
And Ashley Atchinson with a Grossi raid. We didn't even see this. Thank you.
Oh, Grossi raided us?
The point. Yep. Back over towards the point. Intercepted by Canada. Taken by Bennett. Marchand giving chase as well as Adam Fox. Taken back over towards the point. America's going to recover. Taken back there. That's going to be by Noah Hannafin. Hannafin back to Matthews at the far circle. Breaking back to Matthew Tkachuk. Has it behind his own net. Tries to get it behind the net, and it just jumps up on Jordan Bennington, and he's going to have to quickly save it, and it'll be a face-off in the Canadian zone.
Okay, now I'm only behind you by like 3 seconds.
Wilbur Marshall would have been a good one.
I switched to the Spanish broadcast.
It's a smart one. I forgot about Wilbur Marshall.
Yeah.
It was the Oiler. Robert Crum with $1. Thank you. And Camden with a Grossi raid. Yeap, thank you very much.
Yes, let's go. They're raiding.
Yeah, we did miss a raid because we were too busy doing fucking Puck Doku.
Yeah, we were busy. We were doing Puck Doku. We didn't even notice.
Well, Melissa, we were doing. I was busy doing shit. I couldn't read the comments.
Yeah, we were. Sorry. We were concentrating on a Colt and a Brown, and that's really important stuff. Like, there's nothing more important than being right.
Exactly, okay. Especially in Puck Doku.
Especially in
towards
Puck
the zone, taken back by Werenski, back in his own zone. Flipped up towards Boldy. Boldy skating towards the red line, dumps it in. He'll take him back. Gensel giving chase. He'll grab it. Find his own net with speed. Tries to deflect it. Blocked off by a Canadian. Now coming with numbers is going to be Sam Reinhart. Dumps it in towards the zone. It's going to be back to Werenski. Werenski back in his own zone. Blocked by McDavid. Stone with a clear chance and a save by Hellebuck. A big chance by Mark Stone up point blank. And Hellebuck was there to grab it. Back to Stone. Back over to Taves. Quick shot. Saved by McDavid. And it trickles wide past the net. A big break for the U.S. as they're able to get the puck, but unfortunately can't. Just a touch wide. Good Lord.
Oh, yeah. That was really close. Again, Hellebuck forcing the pad out, making him have to shoot it, and he ends up shooting wide.
Definitely. Now 3-on-2 for Canada. Good. Back over to Cirelli. Quick shot wide again. Shot over by, that's Drew Doughty with the save. Now America with Gensel. Goes into the zone. Now for a change. Thomas Harley back behind his own net. Now moves out. Peeks his head. Flips it over towards the back defensive partner, Drew Doughty. He'll saucer it towards the front line. He misses the pass. He misses several players. And Brock Faber's going to have to come back and chase it. Faber with the puck now in his far corner. Flips it back over toward Brock Nelson. And it's not able to be corralled. It's intercepted and cleared. Faber back to pick it up in his own back. Flips it back to Slavin. The zone, it's a dump, and it'll be picked up by Bennington. He flipped out again. This is going to be Cale Makar with it now. He'll dump it in towards the zone. Sam Reinhart couldn't grab it. Going to be picked up by Fox in his own end. Intercepted there by McKinnon. McKinnon there. He can't get a Canadian. It's going to be taken back by the Americans. Jack Hughes with it now. With numbers. Gets past the blue line. Back to JT Miller. Finds a man. Can't corral it in time. But, Dylan Larkin's going to grab it. Back over to JT Miller. Miller gets it back into his own point over to Hannafin. Quick wrist shot saved by Billington. Another quick shot over towards Jack Hughes. Another save by Bennington. Pinching in is Adam Fox, still grabbing towards it. Oops, sorry.
No worries. This pace has been, what a save by Bennington. Holy shit. Point blank on Jack Hughes. That should have been a goal. This pace has been very much favorable towards Canada, who has lived in the U.S. zone this second period. Canada coming out hot. Some sloppy play too from USA.
I mean, both sides getting their opportunities now. Well, that was a great save by Bennington. McKinnon may have got.
This is the kind of hockey that you love, though. End-to-end hockey.
No, and America with another shot. They can't get Matthew Tkachuk. I'm sorry. I don't mean to interrupt you, dude.
Dude. What a save by Bennington. Holy shit.
I mean, a good save by Hellebuck. It was intercepted by Brad Marchand. Intercepted, but he's going to be intercepted by two Americans in himself. Taken back by Brady Tkachuk. Pinching in his own zone. Has to get out of a hot kitchen. He'll flip it back over to Jake Sanderson. Injury replacement for Charlie McAvoy. Moves it back over to Werenski. Werenski flips it back. Jarvis gives him a little hit for good measure. Taken back by Kachuk. And it's going to romp out of play and stop. I'm going to grab a quick drink real quick. And now there's a little bit of fisticuff action right now. Come on.
Uh-oh. A little pushing and shoving. A little pushing and shoving right there from Matthew to Chuck. He's like, come on, taste his elbow. Give him the stink glove. I saw a little punch come in there. To Chuck's in there, instigating a little bit. Little action. Austin Matthews. Cale Makar out there. We'll see here. A good game. Hey, what's up, EA? Welcome, Raiders. And the Birchwood Vampire.
Yeah, I didn't realize we and Tom's probably laughing at us like we missed our shots. Like, dude,
yeah.
You want to say?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh, what do you?
Got to grab a little banana.
Little banana.
Pepsi.
Okay. Banana. All right. Now make eye contact with the camera as you eat that banana.
Mm-hmm. Fill my hairband.
Yep. Oh, that was so gay.
That was pretty good.
God. That was the gayest thing on the dumpster fire, and trust me, we've been gay.
No, I mean we've had gayer moments.
We've had when you wore a fucking male romper, that was pretty gay. Yeah.
You wore one too, buddy.
I did too, and I did a little dance.
Deflected there by Harley. He tries to get out of his own zone. Can he get it out? No, it's going to be taken back by Eichel, but now he finally gets it out. Taken back by Brock Faber. He'll dump it in the zone. Harley giving chase. Boldy giving chase as well. Back to Doughty. It's get back. It's intercepted. Taken back by Gensel. They get on sides. They're able to clear it back. No, they're going to call it an offsides now. And now there's some stick figure action. Cross-checking from both Gensel and Harley. Stone's going to come in now, give a little face wash. Now there's going to be a bit of a face wash by Boldy. Tensions.
Oh, yeah, he hit him low.
To get in there.
He hit him low after the play. Harley and Gensel. Sounds like a law firm.
That's a good idea. We should rate Tom in the second period.
Yeah, we should. Let's see if I can hold my pee.
You're going to pee for his D?
So I can pee for the go for the O or pee for the D. Let's go, USA. It's ironic that they're played in Boston, where we broke off from the British, but the Canadians still haven't because they're bitches. They're still a British province, technically. They just have autonomy. They're allowed to, but they're still owned by the British. They're a palmy, I think, is the phrase, something like that. A palmy.
Hopefully so.
Do you know what a palmy is? Prisoner of Mother England.
Now, I thought they exiled those to Australia.
They did. I don't know if there's something legally that I think Canada is independent of Britain, but there's still, there wasn't a revolution. Some tie there. Just like how Puerto Rico, they're their own country or something, but they're a territory of the United States. Why don't they just make them a state?
I don't know.
Why don't just make Puerto Rico a state?
Well, I think it's also GDP related, like political stuff too.
I don't know why I haven't gone to Puerto Rico.
Votes.
I have never been to Puerto Rico. I should
Neither
go.
have I.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want Puerto Rico, you also have to consider making Guam a state as well, which is
yeah. You can travel to Guam without a passport. It's like the farthest distance you can travel without a passport. Go all the way to Guam.
Yep. And also consider if they do end up buying Greenland, do we make Greenland a state?
Who's going to go to... Would there be a state in Greenland? Would anybody go to Greenland? Is there any reason to go to Greenland?
Resources.
What's in Greenland?
Like oil, gold.
Is there Bitcoin
minerals.
In Greenland?
Well, I don't know about Bitcoin, but
like
the feelings mixed on with Greenland. Like some people want to be a member of the U.S. and then there's some that want to stay with Denmark. Some want to be their own.
What? All 10 of them? There's 10 people.
There's 50. Come on. And there are also a couple military bases there. Taken back by point at center ice, dumped into the zone. Be grabbed by Hellebuck, flips a dangerous pass, but it's able to be taken to the Americans. Gensels flips it back over towards Jacob Slavin. Deflects it in towards the zone. It'll be dumped in, and this is going to be an icing call.
It's going to be an icing call.
13:26 left in the second period. Ooh, here's a good one. Beast of Metal. Either the Schlosser romper or the 5 points painting Bigfoot erotica hashtags or / Scooter wearing the Bigfoot is my finest moment. Make a romper out of that. Make a pull out of that. Ooh, I don't know about that.
Scooter reading the Bigfoot erotica was also fucking hilarious.
That was weird.
And he's like, my mom watches. Yeah, my mom watches the stream.
Yeah.
All right, face off in the zone.
Yep. Eichel's going to take it now, moves it back to Slavin, back over to Faber, flips it up towards Corrals, towards the zone. Intercepted by Crosby, but taken back by Boldy. Flipped back to center ice, intercepted back by the Canadians, where they'll regroup in their own zone. Here's Cale Makar. Makar moves it back to Devon Taves, flips it back over to Reinhart. McKinnon, far side, waits, finds his trailer, gets the puck, can't corral it there. It's Reinhart, tries to flip it back towards the net. It's blocked off by Slavin. Tries to get it back. Here comes Boldy. 2-on-2 now, rushing towards the far side. Boldy's going to dump it in towards the zone. Parayko with Brady Tkachuk. They're going to have a scrum towards the far boards. Who's going to come up with it? It's the Americans. Taken back over to the point to Werenski. Quick wrist shot blocked off. Another rebound by Matthews. Quick shot back. Deflected back. It's a goal!
Yes!
Jake Sanderson, the replacement on the wide open pinch shot. That's just how you replace Charlie McAvoy, and the Americans have the lead. All the American pride. Only we can shit on our country, motherfuckers. We'll shit on the rest of you from our gloriously overly high perch. Convenient rebound. Sanderson on the backhander by Austin Matthews. Actually, it was deflected by Parayko. If it weren't that, Brady Tkachuk would have had the goal. Fuck yeah. Bennington just couldn't react in time, baby. We begin again. Taken back by Werenski, moves it back over towards the point, intercepted. Dumped in by the Canadians. Hellebuck takes it back in his own net. Jake Sanderson with the puck now. Moves it back over towards JT Miller. Hughes back over to Werenski at the point. Moves it back over towards the point to Brock Nelson. Back to Werenski. Moves to the point, back to Jack Hughes. Tries to grab the puck, can't get it though. Taken back by the Canadians. Marner moves it back far point. He'll dump it in towards the zone. Given chase there is going to be Thomas Harley. Harley grabs the puck now in his own boards. Far side American point. Back to Harley. Pinches back in. Taken back by Doughty. Doughty at the point, intercepted by Jack Hughes. Hughes will slow it down a little bit. Takes it back to the point, moves it back to Werenski. 2-1 U.S., 13 shots U.S., 14 Canadian. Werenski with it now, moves it back to Kreider. Kreider tries to clear it, blocked by Canadian, intercepted by Cale Makar. Carr backs it back in, deflected in towards the zone. Moves it back in towards, that's not Mitch Marner, Vinny Trocheck. He'll dump it in. Given chases Trocheck, taken back by Sam Bennett, intercepted by the Americans. Taken back by Kreider. Kreider tries to back into the zone. No one there. Bennett's going to try and grab it. Oh, that's a nasty trip. You got to call a penalty there. Vinny Trocheck was down on the ground. He blatantly trips Sam Bennett, and Trocheck's going to the box. Oh, yeah. That's a blatant trip, dude.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's not how you represent Pennsylvania, my man. Come on.
Yeah, dude.
You're our Pennsylvania representative. You're Pittsburgh pride.
That was a bad play.
Yeah, he tried to go for the puck. He missed it, and he looks foolish. He hit over the puck. I mean, if he hit the puck, that's not a penalty, but that is a blatant penalty.
We got Nick put in the work.
Shit. What?
Canada's America's shit.
Here comes the power play. Reinhart at the face-off draw against JT Miller. America wins the face-off. Hannafin clears it. Easy clear, burns a little time. Makar's going to have to recover in his own zone. Still waiting. They'll flip it back over towards Connor McDavid. McDavid with speed towards center ice. Tries to clear towards the zone. Takes it back. McDavid grabs his own rebound. Flips it towards the corner to Reinhart. Reinhart at the corner. Back to McDavid. Back at the point to Cale Makar. McCarr waits, still waits, tries to find an opening, moves towards center ice, back over to McKinnon, far side, back to McCarr. McCarr at the point, quick wrist shot blocked off, and it'll go out of play.
There you go. Come on now. Eat the penalty. Win this draw and dump it. Win this draw and dump it.
That's the truth. The Canada is good for 3 things: maple syrup, America's sugar, boxing practice. Boxing practice. Canada's America's freezer. Here we go. Quick wrist shot by McCarr, blocked off. Taken back to McCarr now. America's down a stick. So it's pretty much a 5-on-3. McKinnon with it now. Moves it back to McDavid.
Oh,
Michael's the man without a stick. Back to McDavid at the far point. Moves it back towards the front line. It's intercepted by the Americans, and they'll clear. They're able to get it out of the kitchen. 104 left in the penalty. Canada's going to have to re-clear. Full change for the Americans. That's a huge
look
clear.
at Eichel. Eichel putting in work, using his skate to deflect that pass. He didn't have a stick, but he got McDavid. The job done.
Quickly back to McKinnon, back at the point, stickling in a circle, tries to get past Larkin, stops, moves back over to McCarr, back over to McKinnon. McKinnon at the point, quick wrist shot, saved by Hellebuck. Quick rebound, deflected at the point, it's blocked off towards the side. Look back to Crosby at the point, back over to McCarr. McCarr still waits, back over towards McKinnon. McKinnon moves it back over to McDavid. McDavid at the point, takes it back over towards Sam Reinhart. Reinhart waits, looks, flips over towards McCarr. McCarr back over to McDavid. McDavid deflected, picked off. Here comes a potential 2-on-1. JT Miller with numbers. Moving back far side. Quick over towards the point. Quick wrist shot by Dylan Larkin. Saved by Hellebuck. Back over towards the point. Moves it back over towards Dylan Larkin again. Quick wrist shot. Did he save that? Holy shit. I think he saved that. What a save by Hellebuck.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. I think he saved that behind himself.
Bennington. Did it go in? Did it cross over? Hold on. I gotta see a replay here. Wow.
Miller back to
Eichel break his stick.
Great save by Hellebuck. And here's the save by Bennington. Oh, they didn't show that save. Damn it. I thought they were going to show the second save, but it looks like it's clear. Canada's going to win the face-off, and the power play is pretty much done. They're down to 5 seconds. So Trocheck penalty is officially killed. Braden Point with the puck now. Intercepted there by Hannafin. Back to a fresh Trocheck out of the box. He'll dump it in and go for the change. Harley with it now with a check by Eichel. Takes it back over towards the front. Back to Hannafin. Hannafin back towards the front to Slavin. Slavin out the front zone. Dumps it in the boards. And it's going to be an icing call. I don't think it touched an American.
This game has all of a sudden, the tide has turned. The USA has amped up the energy now. They're feeding off the crowd in the building. And just coming off that kill, you can feel momentum has changed address. It is now squarely south of that, whatever the border. Do we even call it just the Canadian-US border? Mm-hmm. Somebody said in a super chat, say Drake. Yeah. One of Canada's worst exports, Drake. Yeah. Getting crushed by Kendrick Lamar, a true American Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I mean, we'll put Drake back in a wheelchair. Jack Eichel in the faceoff circle against Braden Point. Taken back towards the front line, dumped in, and now there's another potential 2-on-1. Here comes Trocheck with Brady Tkachuk. Trocheck with a quick shot, saved by Bennington, and they'll take the faceoff. Another scrum in front. Brady Tkachuk was trying to grab some action. But it looks like Sanheim was able to hold him off.
Yeah, it was a good shot. He was looking for a rebound or so, but I'm surprised he didn't shoot it off the far pad for the rebound, but Bennington ate it up. Bennington's played well. I mean, he's had 2 miracle saves.
Well, I mean, the goals were not his fault.
Thomas Bartlett says, as a Canadian, I'm embarrassed by Drake. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, we have some Americans we're embarrassed by for sure.
Yeah. Oh, of course.
Andrew Tate, is he American?
I think he's British. I'm not sure.
But
we don't claim Andrew Tate. He can be Romanian. I don't give a shit.
Alex Jones. He's embarrassing.
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Alex Jones, like, yeah, he's like Joey Gallo. Like, he'll whiff on like 50 pitches, and then there's one where he hits like 500 feet.
Yeah.
That's Alex Jones.
The frogs are
I got a new world order. Like, he was right about the frogs turning gay. As weird as it sounds.
Yeah,
because I mean the chemicals have made frogs gender.
Yeah, the Paul Bros. That's a good one not to.
Oh, fuck the Paul Bros. I think I share a birthday with one of them. I take them away. Take Martin Shkreli away. I think he's American.
Jimmy Haslam away. An embarrassment.
Dan Snyder.
Deshaun Watson.
Dan Snyder can go away.
Fuck Dan Snyder.
He can go back to England.
Kanye's embarrassing.
Kanye's always been an embarrassment.
What is a DNG?
I don't know. Probably
Chelsea
a fucking
Handler.
piece of shit. Chelsea Handler. If you're doing
Hulk
that,
Hogan.
Amy Schumer. Hulk Hogan. People love
Hulk
Hogan.
Making fun of unfunny people.
I mean, dude, if we're making fun of unfunny people, we'll take out Bert Kreischer.
Bert Kreischer. Brett Favre.
Oh, Brett Favre stealing money from the poor. Christopher, this is a Burlington Sock Puppets jersey I got a couple years ago. This thing is huge. Yes. But I got it because I saw it. I thought it'd be fun. Brett Favre, nope.
EDP. We don't claim EDP either. Kathy Griffin, I'm sure she's having a time these days.
Maybe.
She's having a lovely time.
Kathy Griffin. I mean, the only thing people know her for now is like that paper mache head of Trump.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She must be, she must be really loving time. Rogan does it. You are correct, Ben Man vibing. Rogan is a great interviewer. He makes salient points. He always knows how to conduct an interview, but like his own personal stand-up is, mid.
Yeah. And he was the one that actually, remember, he was the one that actually went after Carlos Mencia, like at a comedy.
Yeah.
Like he was the main headliner. I'm like, Joe Rogan's a comedian? Because I remember him from Fear Factor.
Yeah, no, Rogan's been a comedian for a long time. He's done several specials. It's just they're not like.
Oh, here comes a 2-on-1. Marchand with a quick wrist shot blocked off and deflected high.
He's got more talent than in his
now it's
left
getting
nut
chippy.
than I do.
Marchand's going after Brady Chuck
chippy
now. Oh, baby. Anyone's game still,
ahead,
boys.
Little rat boy. Look at Austin Matthews get in there. Grab his little shoulder. Boston. Yeah.
This is their grit line. Jarvis Marchand, Sam Bennett. Oh, it's actually
Rogan was on
Austin Matthews.
Fear Factor, but he's also been the UFC commentator for a long time. Yeah. James Corden. Yeah, we don't claim him. Thank God.
Yeah. Thank God James Corden's gone. Jesus. Yeah. Like that guy was everywhere for a number of time. I'm like, how is this guy? Like he's not even funny. And apparently he's
everyone from The View. Everyone from The View can go away.
Yep. Face off in the right side of Connor Jordan Bennington. McKinnon in the circle. It's going to be against JT Miller. America wins it. Taken back by Noah Hannafin. Back over towards Slavin. Quick pots over towards JT Miller. He'll pick it up at the zone. Flips it up towards the point. Taken back, but no Americans there to grab it. It's going to have to be rushed back by Brock Faber. Faber with the puck. A big check there by Sidney Crosby. He'll be able to grab it behind his own line. Nobody's there to recover it. Back over to McCarr at the point. Back over to McKinnon. Quick wrist shot blocked off. Saved by McKinnon. By Hellbuck. Big rebound, but blocked off by the Americans. Now still moving in the front. But nobody's there for Canada. Jack Hughes is able to grab it quickly.
Oh, wow. That was a juicy rebound for Sidney Crosby right there.
Oh, and it was offsides.
Oh.
Mark Stone had a breakaway, but it's offsides. And NCIS
Ellie Bishop.
Love the content, gentlemen. Go Team USA. I'm happy the Chiefs got cooked in the Super Bowl. Just wish it weren't to Philadelphia and USA.
Yeah. USA. USA. Come on, Rangers.
I mean, we're all wearing red, white, and blue.
Vinny Trocheck and Chris Kreider. Yep.
Jack Eichel will be taking the
red, white, and the baby blue.
Yep. I mean, it's kind of the same thing. Better than Canadian red.
Kai Cenat. We're just naming everyone you hate.
Boldy, quick wrist shot blocked off. Going to be picked up there by Adam Fox. Fox back in his own line. It's going to be held by Bennington. He'll just corral right to him. Costco boys. I checked on ESPN that said
they bring the boom.
Genocide. I don't even know who says that.
I don't even say. Yeah, I don't remember that.
I don't remember that.
Is Kai Cenat American or
I don't
Canadian?
I don't know. Eichel with the face-off against McDavid. America
No,
wins the face-off
Kaisenat's
again.
American. Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be another icing call. Harley touches up.
Kaisenat, he streamed for an entire month one time.
I don't know.
Wow.
Definitely so. Oh, yeah, Tazers. We did hear about Wemby. Yeah, deep vein thrombosis. Oof.
Yeah, that's terrible, dude. So Wemby's done for the year. Basically a blood clot in his shoulder.
Yep.
And it's not going away.
He'll probably get surgery on it. That's what the NBA didn't need because they were banking on him. Boldy with it now in the front zone. Tries to deflect up front. They try to grab it towards the American. Can't get it, but Boldy's going to grab it back. Eichel with it now. Eichel still waiting off to clear it back. Gensel can't get to it. The Canadians are going to grab it. Taken back by Braden Point. Sanderson tries to intercept it. He's able to clear it up.
It looked like a takedown.
Taken back by Dylan Larkin. Larkin against Point. Larkin with speed down the side of the ice. Still moving forward. Tries to get a pass. He can't clear it off. Point's able to recover. Tripped up 2 guys. Point still recovering. 4-on-3 action coming up. Back over to Makar. He can't control the pass. Taken back to Sorelli. Intercepted by the Americans again. Flip back over towards Larkin. Back to Brady Tkachuk. They're going to have to get back on side. Now a scrum for the puck. Push back into the Canadian zone. Taken by Makar. Flip back to JT Miller who intercepts. Can't get it past Parayko, though. He'll be able to recover. Pick back to Makar at his own blue line. Taken back, deep saucer pass. Able to be dumped, picked up by the Americans again, and Adam Fox. Fox moves it back up to the front door, over to JT Miller. Can't corral it, though. Here comes Marner. Marner with speed towards the center line. Tries to get a deflection. Quick wrist shot, scores! A wide open shot scored on the play by Sam Bennett. Nobody covering him. A deep defensive lapse. This game's tied at 2 again.
This is about to be an epic final.
And the Canadians in the crowd are going wild.
No goal song for that. Damn it. Sam Bennett, the Florida Panther, scores. Not good. Hold on to your butts, boys. This is going to be a tight game. Bobbing and weaving through traffic. Oh, he beats him short side. Oh, man. That was sick. That was a good goal for the Canadians.
Yeah.
Now we're tied up at 2 with 6 minutes left in the second period. We're headed towards an exciting final, boys.
Yeah, I mean, nothing you can do about that. That was just a defensive lapse. Cody Freeman, better human being, Rogers or Big Ben? Rogers.
Well,
I mean,
Aaron
Rogers is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Big Ben is a big time piece of shit. Yeah, they whitewashed Big Ben's career because he got married and had a couple kids. You know, they're like, oh, we can make this look somewhat decent if you retire quietly and don't and just walk off into the sunset.
Oh, bad news! Scooter's internet just went out, and they don't have anyone available until Saturday.
Oh no,
jeez, that sucks.
Dang.
That is awful. So I mean, that's going to destroy him because he can't make he's going to have to go somewhere else to upload.
Yeah, he's going to have to go to a Starbucks, and they're going to be like, "What are you doing here?" He's like, "I don't fucking know. I guess I'm just hanging out."
Right.
All right, come on now. We got to regroup, USA. We've been down before. We know what to do. We're not down. We're tied, but still, we're doing our best to make this work.
Definitely. Buddy. Good stuff. So yeah, this definitely has become a new game again. All tied at 2. America had the momentum, but unfortunately they couldn't really capitalize, and now we have ourselves a game again. Fun times. And the
America.
Sixers lost again.
Fuck yeah.
Man, the Sixers suck this year. Good
Yeah,
Lord.
the Sixers are terrible. They might need to trade Embiid.
I mean, at this point, I would probably just build around Maxey.
Yeah.
Because you're multiple games out of even a playing game spot. Like you're I mean, I don't even know if they beat the Magic or the Pistons.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're just a bad team. Like Paul George he has more podcasts at this rate than fucking points. Yeah, it was just a bad read by Fox, wide open for Sam Bennett.
Yeah. Of course, Adam Fox would fuck up. Yep. He turned the wrong way.
Yeah, if only Canada had Chris Letang, he could have messed up too.
Yep.
But face-off is going to be to the right of Connor Hellebuck. It's going to be Austin Matthews against Nathan McKinnon. Canada wins the face-off, gets back to the point, takes it back over towards Drew Doughty, back to Harley. Harley, quick wrist shot blocked off. Taken back at the point there by Jacob Slavin. He'll dump it in towards the zone. Taken back there by Reinhardt, intercepted. Here comes McKinnon on 3-on-2. McKinnon, quick wrist shot blocked off, rebound deflected at the sideboards. Now a scrum action for it as well. Taken back there by Brady Tkachuk, taken over there by Brock Faber. Intercepted by Sidney Crosby. Crosby tries to buy time for his men. Taken back over by Matthews, still pushing and deflecting in the boards. Matthews comes up with it. He'll flip it back over to Jacob Slavin, and both teams will get a line change. They'll regroup. 5:11 left in the second period. All tied at 2, 18 shots apiece. Back over towards Brock Faber, deflected at the line. Still grabbing for it. Here comes Brock Faber, intercepted a 2-on-1. They can't get McDavid in time, and unfortunately, that was a golden opportunity that's washed away, and it goes high. And the faceoff will be outside the American blue line.
Yep. I see it now.
That's a bummer.
Offsides.
Yep.
All right, a little quieter here in Boston and TD Garden. A little bit of more concern. We're back
I wouldn't
tied
say
2-2.
concern. It's an even game.
I mean, you got to be nervous
about that.
You got to be nervous a little bit. You'd rather go back and you go into the third period with the lead. Maybe the USA can steal a goal before the end of this period.
Connor
I like
McDavid
the little
at the
face-off
zone against
dots
Eichel.
too.
Yep, it's like a sort of like four different nations.
4 nations. Yeah.
Yep. Sanderson back in his own point, deflects it towards the front, taken back by Boldy. Boldy holds, waits, now skates towards the blue line, moves in with speed, far side, dumps it in towards the zone. Gensel giving chase. Makar with it now. Taken back, flips it back to Devon Taves. Taves with a quick saucer pass, tries to get it to Braden Point, can't get there in time, taken by Sanderson. Sanderson flips it up towards the point, easily towards Bennington, and he's just going to hold and cover because Eichel was screaming towards him. 4:25 left in the second period.
Oh, that was on net.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah, they were booing both anthems. There were plenty of people booing the Canadian anthems. We'll clash with Bass. Give it time. There will be booing.
Yeah. Give it more alcohol and time. Those are two things that lead to bad outcomes: alcohol and time.
Alcohol
and you don't
always
want
leads to
either
good
of them.
outcomes.
Mm-hmm.
Miller with the circle against Point. Miller tries to get the faceoff win and does. Hughes can't corral it, though. It's going to be taken by Canada. McDavid tries to corral, still holds 3-on-2. Quick wrist shot blocked off by U.S. Taken back. Now moving towards the blue line. He'll have to regroup for Canada. Bennington back over towards Devon Taves, picked off by Hughes. Hughes tries to keep it in the own zone and does. Miller can't corral it. Makar has to skate towards the front line, tries to grab it. He'll clear it out of the blue line, but taken by JT Miller. He'll dump it in towards the zone. Regrouped by Taves. Intercepted again because Canada can't corral it. Now the U.S. will dump it in. It'll be an icing call. Brock Nelson couldn't get to it. Cale Makar's going to touch it first. Ooh, boy.
Damn.
Jacob Slavin game winner. I mean, what's the over under on that? Like the Jacob Slavin anytime goal money line?
Gosh. You can bet game winner too if you want.
Yeah, the Jake Sanderson
With
anytime goal that would have hit like hot pockets, man.
That's like plus 3,000 or something. Ridiculous.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I
don't know. I like the way D-Lark is playing right now. Austin Matthews is yet to show up.
Trocheck against Sorelli in the face-off
plus
circle.
1,300.
Canada tries to clear it. They can't get it out, but it's going to get out of their own zone. Sanheim couldn't keep it in. Taken back there by Trocheck. It'll move it back towards Slavin. Back to Trocheck. Trocheck moves it back towards the front line to Noah Hannafin. He'll dump it in towards the zone. Given chases, that's going to be Matthew Tkachuk. Can't get there in time. Parayko with speed towards the blue line. Still skating towards, dumps it in. Can't find anyone. The Americans are going to pick it off again. Slavin with it now. Moves far side. Deflected by Tkachuk. Dumps it in. The line change coming up. Binnington. Kreider giving chase. Now taken back by the Americans and flip it back in. Taken back by Trocheck. Still moving forwards. Ooh, and a big hit there by Chris Kreider. No penalty call, though. That was on...
it was clean.
That was on... sorry. That was...
Ooh.
Losing my mind here.
Yeah, that might have been a little bit of a cross.
Here comes a potential 2-on-1, but that's going to be deflected by Slavin. Able to stop a potential 2-on-1, and there's going to be another high stick, and it'll be towards in center ice for another faceoff.
That looked like a cross check from Kreider for sure. Like
Cody Freeman?
He looked as. Oh, who has the most to lose in this game?
I would say the Canadians.
Yeah.
Because I feel like
they have a ton to lose too.
Yeah.
Oh no, Kreider did not cross check. He got his own hand. He didn't hold his stick. He got his hand underneath his other hand. So yeah, that was just a big hit.
That was a clean hit.
Yeah.
Larkin in the faceoff circle against McKinnon. America will win the faceoff, taken back at the point there. That's going to be by Werenski. Werenski moves it back to the point to Matthews. They'll dump it in. Doughty with the puck, and a big hit by Brady Tkachuk on Doughty. America keeps it in the zone there, but it's going to be taken out again. Werenski with the puck, still holding. He'll dump it into the zone. America going for a line change. Thomas riding my Harley with the puck now. Matthews giving true pursuit. Moves it back to Doughty. Doughty at the front line. Moves it to the front center. The Canadian will dump it in. Taken back at the point there by the Americans. Gensel tries to grab it. Can't corral it. McKinnon tries to dump it in. Sanderson can't grab a piece of it, but Boldy will. Boldy tries to clear the zone. He can't. Intercepted by the Canadians. Sam Reinhart couldn't fully clear it, though. Gets it behind his own net. Moves it back over to McKinnon on the far side. Far side back to Makar. Makar to Taves. Makar back over towards McKinnon. McKinnon tries to get it to Makar. He can't get there in time. Makar grabs the puck, though. Still moving. Moves towards the front line. Skating with one man dives behind his back. It's intercepted by the Americans, though. Gensel grabs it. They're able to clear it out of the zone, and it'll be cleared with no icing call. Americans will get a line change. Taken back there by Taves, dumps it in. Hellebuck moves it back behind.
How did they not call icing on that?
Well, because he didn't get there in time. It didn't cross the line. That's not icing. 2 Canadians to 1. Taken back by Nelson. Trocheck tries to grab it. Can't find the puck. Reinhardt's going to grab it now. Moving methodically. And a big hit there. That's by JT Miller. Quick wrist shot by McDavid. Saved by Hellebuck. McDavid grabs the puck again. Moves back to Stone. Stone in his own office behind the net. Checked on the play by Faber. Able to intercept the puck back over to Miller. And they'll clear the zone. Sanheim able to grab it in his own zone. A couple changes for the Americans. But it'll just be the wingers. I don't know if the defenseman will.
Boy, the last thing on earth.
Tried to get the... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, the last thing on earth you want is Connor McDavid wide open in the slot, and he was wide open with the puck in the slot.
But here comes a potential 2-on-1. Larkin with the puck now. Back over towards, that's JT Miller. But it's going to be saved by Hellebuck. Or not Hellebuck, Binnington. I'm losing my names. Ugh. And here comes the hit by Brady Tkachuk on
Canadian.
On Drew Doughty. Damn dirty Canadian.
Yeah,
well, Cody Freeman.
A dirty Canadian.
Thoughts on Blue Jays with Vladdy Jr. becoming a free agent? Easy. I mean, this is what Brady Tkachuk. I mean, that's what the Blue Jays do. I mean, that's why I was mocking them earlier, because now, unfortunately, I mean, you're going to lose Vladdy Jr. You might as well trade Bichette.
Yeah. They didn't get anything for him though. That's
well, he's going to be a free agent after this year, so who knows?
Yeah, but they're not. Are they going to trade him or what? Are they just going to let him play out his contract?
I mean, maybe. He's got 1 year left. America wins the faceoff. Picked up there by, I believe this is going to be Sanderson. Quick wrist shot blocked off. Sorelli with the puck now. Tries to get past the crutch of Matthews. He can't get there. He'll dump it in. Taken back by the Americans. Brady Tkachuk can't hold it. Taken back there by Sorelli. Sorelli with Fox in front of him. Quick wrist shot, blocked off, shot high. Taken back by Hagel. Back to Sorelli behind the net of the Americans. Moves it back over towards the point. Back to Makar. Makar scoots past one defenseman, tries to get past another. Still moving forward, skating with fury and grace. Makar moves it back over towards Mitch Marner. Marner with the one-timer. Quick waist shot, knocked off wide. Still taken by Makar. Back behind the net. Still moving forward, deflected wide, still moving back. Eichel's going to take it, though. Can he get it out? But no, that's actually the end of the second period.
Yep, there you go. All right. We're 2-2 headed into the third.
Well, Sean Marion, Santander, they gave him a 5-year contract, and Hoffman was actually supposed to be signed by the Orioles, but he failed their physical. So there's injury concerns there. And they also got 41-year-old Max Scherzer.
Yeah.
Well, Cody Freeman, it's money. It's money.
Mm-hmm.
Jesse is baked. Hey, guys, big fans of y'all. I wanted to ask y'all's opinion if Houston gets a hockey team or if they ever will. Is Tillman Fertitta still in play, or did he back out? Because I know New Orleans wants to get a hockey team, which would be a surprising.
Yeah,
does New Orleans have the base?
Yeah.
Because I mean, New Orleans could make it fun, but would they have the base for it?
I don't know. What do you want to do now in the second intermission? Are we being rated again?
I don't know. I mean, we're talking about rating.
Here it comes.
Raid Grossi.
Oh, we could. Yeah, let's reverse raid. Let's go.
Yes.
Let's all go.
Let's do it. Let's raid Grossi. Let's raid Groosey Poosey.
Let's raid the Groosey Poosey. All right, everybody, let's go reverse raid.
Yeah. As I said, like New Orleans could make it fun. They make it like Vegas. Oh, rating kind. Here we go. What's up? Oh, I think they gave an auction for a Jared McCann. Nice. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? The Groosey Poosey. Ooh, Texas is allowed to have as many NHL teams as they have presidents assassinated. Well, I mean, hey, don't push your luck. I mean, there's still time. They could get a second team if. Yeah, let's.
The Houston Aeros, weren't they a team?
They were the WHA and a minor league team.
I think Houston or somebody.
Houston would be a good market, but it's just the logistics. I thought they would have been a good team for the Coyotes to move to, but Utah jumped the gun. Oop, Adam Kaufman, true play-by-play is really good. Thank you, brother. As I said, I keep jarbling too many lines. I think
you suck. I'm kidding.
I do
You're
suck.
Good.
Ooh, NHL tier list time. You think we should do an NHL tier list?
You do it. I'm tired.
Maybe.
I'm going to get a snack. You're
going to get a snack, dude. Man, come on. Ooh, the Pirates added a World Series winning pitcher. It's probably some random dude. Andrew Heaney. Oh, boy. What a great name. Wonderful.
Did he win one with like the Giants back at,
Yeah. No, with the Rangers. Oh, it's a 1-year deal. I mean, it's still a 1-year deal. That's great.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me grab a snack. You can set up the tier maker.
What you gotta do? We'll do some tier makers. You kids and your tier makers. You kids and your tier makers. Here we go. Well, this is an old one because they don't have the Kraken, and they do have the Coyotes. Let's see. NHL video games, alternate jerseys, video game soundtracks, NHL teams, NHL jerseys. I mean, do they have the Kraken here? Yes, they do. Okay. So we'll do this one. Okay. We'll do some good old tier makers. Do it. So we will do. We'll do cup contenders. We'll do contenders. We'll do fringe.
Division. Yeah.
Well, it's not really division. It's just like cup contenders,
Yeah.
playoff contenders, fringe playoffs, mid, trash, and then
hella trash.
the Predators.
All right.
Yeah, the only thing is they don't have Utah. They have Arizona. So the Anaheim Ducks, they're on a bit of a winning streak, surprisingly, but they're still in that rebuilding phase, and they're around 500. They're mid. They're comfortably in that mid category. They're not anything unbelievable. I still think they're kind of trash because they've beaten easy teams and they've had great goaltending, but they're mid. Utah, I mean Arizona logo, but they're mid. They're not in Meruelo. They're still dealing with consistency issues. They have a bunch of injuries in their forward core, and Connor Ingram has not been good.
I love that old logo, huh?
Yeah,
of
the
Utah
logo.
Hockey Club.
Oh,
they don't have the hockey club.
No, they don't. This is a 21-22. It's the only one that's Seattle. The one I saw on the main page was one without Seattle.
Oh.
So, and they have the old Anaheim and Kings logos too.
That pickle is
Boston,
good.
They're fringe playoffs. Their goaltending's not as what it was. The Sacco hire and the Montgomery fire haven't really had the impact they thought they had, and it's a mosh pit. So they are the fringe. Buffalo is Predators. They're garbage. They fucking suck. Yeah, they will always suck.
They always suck.
Yep. Calgary's fringe playoffs. I would say they're in that fringe. They can't score with a damn. But it's because the West is weird. It's very top heavy, and then there's it's very high end, mid, and then garbage. That's pretty much just them. The Carolina Hurricanes, they are cup contender or play. I would say cup contender. Cup contender. The Rantanen trade hasn't worked out as they thought, but
yeah, but they're second in the Metro. They got beat by the Rangers last year. I'd put them as playoff contenders. I don't think they're going to compete for a cup.
True. Blackhawks are trash. They're a garbage team. They've terrible. Been
garbage for a while.
Connor Bedard is the Trevor Lawrence of hockey. The Avalanche, I don't know how to gauge this because their record's deceiving, but if they're healthy, they're really good because they've had a lot of injuries.
So I don't know what they're playoff contenders for sure.
Yeah.
They're first wild card, so yeah.
Yep. Yeti's not possible because of the Yeti cooler company.
Yeah. Fuck them.
Ooh, Leo Farron. I'll get to you. Quick scoring recap. First goal was made by Nathan McKinnon off pretty much a blank shot, quick wrister, no deflection. And then the next two goals were Americans. First goal was going to be by Brady Tkachuk on a bit of a bang-bang play by Austin Matthews. Second play was a deflection by Colton Parayko that landed on Jake Sanderson's stick and led to the goal. And then in a quick passing play by Mitch Marner to Sam Bennett makes this tie to 2. And also, Rob the Vegas Mailman. New Orleans had an ECHL team from 1997 to 2002. The majority owner was Ray Nagin, who later became mayor of New Orleans when Hurricane Katrina hit. And I believe he had to force to resign because he was, with corruption charges.
He got arrested for corruption.
Definitely. Yoshi Fan 961. How will the Mariners punch me in the D this year? They haven't done much in the offseason. That's why.
I can tell you how. They will bend down, they will aim their fist, and they will extend it out and just punch you right in the dick. They'll get down low. That's what they do every year. The Mariners are like, let's punch somebody in the dick. And that somebody is their fans. They love it.
I don't know if to put Columbus in mid or fringe. Mid, because as I said, they're doing all right, but they still have a little bit to go. And O'Malley Caboose 5. I'm a Rangers fan. You appreciate Heaney. He's better than his numbers and deserved more money than he got.
Yeah.
True.
Okay.
The Dallas Stars, I'd say they're cup contenders. I think they're at that point. I think they're going to make a good push. Detroit is fringe. They've gotten a lot better since they fired Derek Lalonde. So I think they're in that fringe category. Edmonton, I would put them in contenders. Because, they still have some issues, but at the same time, you still have that high-end talent. And, if you made the cup, I think you're still a contender. Florida is definitely a cup contender. They're really
cup
strong
contenders. They're defending. Yeah.
Yep. Kings, I would say, are playoff contenders. I think they're not like anything outstanding, but I think they're solid.
Yeah, they're in the 3 spot there in the Pacific.
Mm-hmm. I was torn between that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just Doughty. It's like it's Darcy Kemper and Anjay Kopitar, who literally does not age. I put the Wild in playoff contenders. I mean, the Central's very strong this year. And the question is, how are they going to do without Kaprizov and Ryan Hartman? Hartman is still on a suspension. Kaprizov is out for another couple weeks. The Canadiens, they are
ass. They're
mid. They still dealing with the rebuild. The Predators are the Predators. They're terrible. I think that might be the next video.
Predators so bad?
Well, here's the thing. They're fucking old. They thought they could buy a championship, and they have no chemistry. They can't finish with a damn. And quite frankly, it's just they have no youth on the team. I mean, most of the guys they were counting on to be part of their core were given away for nothing on waivers or peanuts.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at their prospect pool, it's nothing but middle 6 forwards and second, third pairing defensemen. Like, there's nothing impact coming in that system. So they're in trouble. Devils are playoff contenders. They look strong, especially if their goaltending keeps up. No Markstrom's going to hurt, but I think Jake Allen can hold the fort. Islanders are trash. They're a mess.
They can't get anything going. Yeah.
How do you feel
Rangers
about the Rangers?
Are mid.
Mid.
They're not fringe
I thought they'd be
playoffs.
Fringe.
Oh, fringe playoffs maybe, but like
I'd say fringe.
It depends on which Rangers you get. Like, they're playing better, but man, they were bad for a complete stretch earlier in the year. They were terrible.
How has JT Miller been for them so far?
He's been good.
It's been giving them the boost?
I mean, it's been the spark that we were expecting, but he gave up Kakko and Hedl. Like the 2/3 of the kid line for JT Miller. Like
Kakko, you didn't even give up him for JT Miller. You gave him up for draft picks.
You just gave him up for
Will Borden. Sorry.
Yeah, he's a traffic cone, dude.
Ottawa is surprisingly fringe playoffs. I know it's crazy to think, but
I know.
They've been doing well. Leafy Merrill-Leinen pretty much saved their season, which is hilarious. Flyers are the epitome of mid. They are super mid. They are like ultra,
Torts is coaching them. That's not typical for Torts, though.
Yep.
Penguins,
they be trash. They are not good.
They're not.
They be trash, and the rest of the NHL cheers. San Jose, they're just tanking. They're trash.
The Sharks are fucking trash, dude.
They are trash. They are blatantly tanking. Macklin Celebrini's really good, but that's about it. The Kraken, they are super mid. Like, they are the most mid of mid teams that you could imagine. Blues are also pretty mid. They're at that point where it's like, okay, they're kind of just figuring it out. I would say about that. Tampa Bay is a playoff contender. Like, they're not cup contenders. They're a tier lower. I think they have a chance. Toronto, though, that's tough because they're not really scoring, but they're getting goaltending over their head. I don't know where to put them. I'm going to say playoff contender just to be safe. But this can change over time. I think they're like in that fringe tier. Like, they're on the cusp.
Yeah. They'll find some way to fuck it up.
Vancouver is fringe playoffs. Like, they're in some deep trauma. They're in trouble. And the problem is there's not much coming in the timeline. Thatcher Demko hasn't been the same. He's been injured too. Yeah, when we all learn how to skate, Mike.
Yep. That's when bros versus pros hockey happens.
Vegas is a cup contender. That's a pretty easy one. The Capitals are surprisingly a cup contender. I know it's weird to say, but they are way over their heads. But at the same time, like,
shit last year.
Well, they weren't shit. They played over their heads. They did the power of friendship, and they just got the shit beat out of them. And now it's like, oh, okay. And the Jets, they are cup contenders.
The Jets
they're fucking good.
Certified cup contenders,
which is crazy to think because, like, I'm like, okay. I mean, I didn't expect this from them.
Yeah, well, they got Connor Hellebuck. They're playing fucking good, dude.
I mean, their team itself is good too. I mean, thank LA for Gabriel Velarde. And here is your tier.
We made
half-ass tier. Yep. I probably have a few other ones that I probably missed, but we'll see. Oh, NY Finest, like, oh, dude, he breaks every fucking time, which is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. He always melts down like a wax statue.
Oh, Stark Raving Sports is here. What's up? I forgot.
Yeah, I told you, man.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I mean, Jared, we tried, but the problem is it's just dealing with the logistics. And not just that. We have to figure out how to skate again. Like, it's going to take me years to get back out of the.
I would. It will take me a while to just learn how to skate.
Yeah, I haven't skated since middle school. I skated once last year, but it was like one of those PPG like rinks. So it's like the ice is really poor and you're just kind of like trotting around, hoping everything's okay. It's like
we have a couple rinks in here. We have 2 rinks in the city, but they're in the opposite side of town. One is all 40 minutes away, and then like they're as far away from each other as possible. Yeah, but they're good rinks.
There are a couple around here. Most of them are up to the north by like the Lemieux Center, South Point. And then there's one in Rostraber, which is about like 45 minutes to the south of me. And Jared Bruswell, look what happened to Chris Cluey. Yeah, he got arrested. He got arrested for interrupting a town hall meeting or some shit.
Really?
Yep.
What the fuck?
Let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna pee for the American D.
All right.
The greatest D. The
Chris Cluey. Former football player explains, he got arrested protesting in Huntington Beach. It's pretty common. Huntington Beach is wild. I mean, fucking Tito Ortiz used to be the mayor of Huntington Beach. Like, and then he got elected and he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Like, there's all these quotes about Tito Ortiz. I mean, that Tito Ortiz has made where they just don't make any sense. That dude is he has gotten his intelligence beaten out of his skull. Literally. Yeah. Anyways, 2-2 now, end of the second. Now that we're had a game, been a back and forth hockey game, a little contest here. Hope everyone's having a wonderful evening. You guys been watching Tom Grossi stream. He's been streaming since Sunday. Like, that is fucking crazy. I'm tired now. Like, my streams, I would be going to bed at like 8 o'clock at night every night and just be like, okay, I think I'm done. Like, I don't have enough. Like, what do you talk about for that long? Yep, just like what your dad should have done. ESPN is pulling out of the MLB.
Always, man.
Always, man.
If I were to do that, it would probably just be me playing video games or shooting crap or just like going to I'll take you to the gym with me and it'll be like disconnected internet. Like, I mean, how do you even work out like that, dude? That's crazy. I'm impressed by him, dude. I mean, I have to like send that guy like a beer basket or some shit.
Sure.
I don't know what to do with him. But third period is now underway.
All right.
This is where heroes are made, my friends.
Maker off the screen. Stop the screen. Oh, yeah, I got it.
You stopped the screen. You did that, man.
You stopped the screen. All right, here we go. Team USA. It's do or die.
Yep.
Overtime hockey could be too much.
Overtime is 3-on-3 in this tournament.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow.
McDavid's going to take the puck now, intercepted by Matthews. I mean, it's just the tournament.
Does it go to a shootout?
There, but no, it might be. Larkin with a quick shot, deflected rebound. It's going to be taken by the Canadians again. Devon Taves with speed up the front. Clears the zone, but checked off it by Werenski. Can Werenski clear it out? Yes, he does. It's going to be taken there by not JT Miller. It's Matthew Boldy. Dump it in towards the zone. Tries to grab it there, taken by Eichel. Eichel tries to get in front of the zone, clears in front of the net. Nobody there, though. Boldy's able to reach up and grab it, though. Taken back there by McCarr. One-on-one action front. Intercepted by Reinhart. Deflected by the Americans. Back over to Taves. Taves taken back front. Over to Gensel. Gensel will move it back into his own zone. Here comes Zach Werenski. He's going to clear it for the full change. Takes an awkward bounce off the boards. It's going to be taken by the Canadians. Back to Brandon Hagel. Hagel back intercepted by Brock Nelson. Picked the pocket. Taken there by Adam Fox, picked up the front. Cleared by Hagel. He'll take it back to Hellebuck. Hellebuck will pass it over to his defenseman. Flips it back up front over towards JT Miller. Can't corral it, though. Taken by Drew Doughty in his own zone. He'll clear the zone, passes several players. It'll be taken there by Noah Hannafin. Hannafin clears it in his own zone. Taken back by the Americans. Here comes Austin Matthews. Matthews with the shot blocked off by Drew Doughty. It'll be taken carelessly by the Canadians. Sam Bennett with the puck now. He'll clear the puck into the zone, blocked off by Hellebuck. He'll backhand it towards his defenseman, Adam Fox. Checked on the play by Sam Bennett, but he'll be able to get it out of the zone. Parayko has to reach back and grab it. Parayko flips it back over to his defensive partner, Sanheim. He'll flip it up front there towards Marchand, cleared into the zone. Stopped on the play by Hellebuck, flipped over by the Americans. It'll be taken back. Intercepted there by Nathan McKinnon. McKinnon with it now. Tries to get pressure, can't get there. Jarvis in front of it now. Taken back by the Americans. Here comes, I believe this is Dylan Larkin. Larkin with the puck. Given chase there by Sanheim. Taken back, flipped over to Parayko. Parayko towards the front zone. Intercepted by the Canadians again. Here comes Mark Stone with Noah Hannafin back towards his side. Tries to get it towards the front. Get it picked off by the Americans. Couldn't get there in time. But here comes Brock Purdy. Here comes a breakaway for the Americans. Back over to Brock Nelson. Quick backhand save by Jordan Bennington.
Oh, wow. There was wide open ice right there. Oh, wow. He
that was
tried
Gensel,
to elevate
sorry.
the puck.
I thought that was Brock Nelson.
Yeah. He tried to elevate the puck, didn't really deke him. It was a good effort, but couldn't get it over the glove. Bennington seemed ready. A little cautious to start the third period here, but the last couple minutes have picked up.
McCarr was able to storm back, and that prevented him from making a real move on the play. It was awkward bounces on both plays. Point was assuming it would go to his side. He kind of caromed off the boards.
Mm-hmm.
Americans.
Both goalies have played well.
Which ones this year?
Both goalies have played well in this game.
Very much so.
Bennington and Hellebuck.
Very much so. The Americans will regroup in their own zone. Werenski's going to have it now. McKinnon tries to pair off and flare him. Sanderson will dump it into the zone. Boldy giving chase. Taken back by Gensel. Flipped up to the punt to Werenski. Quick wrist shot saved by Bennington. Rebound in front. It's going to be cleared out by the Canadians. Oh, good Lord. What a golden chance.
Oh, what
and a bigger response by Bennington.
Wow, the 5-hole was open. All he had to do was stuff it home, and he couldn't get his stick on the puck. Great effort by the USNAs.
And definitely so. Flipped up, a little pond hockey. Here comes JT Miller. Miller stops, waits in his own zone, tries to find help. He'll get it back, flip it back over towards Brock Nelson. Flip it back over to Jack Hughes. Hughes in his own zone. He can't control it, though. It'll be taken by the Canadians. They'll dump it into the zone. Hannafin backhands it, blocked off by Braden Point. Point will flip it back into his zone, but the Canadians aren't going to be there in time. He'll get it out of the zone, but it's taken back. McDavid will have to just clear it in. Hannafin will reset in his zone. Flip it back over towards Jack Hughes. Hughes still waiting for it. Flips it back over to his defensive partner, Brock Faber. Back over to Hughes. Hughes with speed past the blue line. Back to Matthews. Tries to get it back over towards the Penguins. Flipped over to a shot saved by Bennington. Still moving back, intercepted by Matthews. Back over to Hughes. Hughes still waiting in his own zone, blocked off. Pressure on the play by Braden Point. Still moving forward. They can't get it out of the zone. No, it can't. Brady Tkachuk. He'll flip it back in. Dumped in. Still in play. Here comes Jack Hughes. Hughes back over with Point. Nobody's there, and Colton Parayko is going to grab it. Reset for the Canadians. Dump it back in over to Sam Bennett.
Good pressure.
Very good pressure by both teams. And a solid back check there. But be careful. Here comes Seth Jarvis. Quick wrist shot blocked off by Hellebuck. Moves it back over to Marchand. Back to Jarvis behind his own net. I mean, they got a little complacent there. You got to be careful.
Yeah. Some pucks are flying, boys.
Definitely.
Wow,
so.
15 minutes left in the third.
Yep,
starting to get towards crunch time.
Here comes Taves. Quick wrist shot blocked off. Saved by Hellebuck. And he'll gobble up the rebound for a face-off. Big chances on both ends. I mean, I wish Pepsi were sponsoring me. Unfortunately, they ain't.
Yeah.
Pepsi. Pepsi. Hey. I mean, I'll do Coke too.
Sponsored by Crystal
Beach. Oh, the Loganberry.
Crystal Beach.
I still have a few of those.
Why is my camera fucking mirrored again? This is fucking stupid. Here, let me touch up my appearance again, though.
Ooh, touch up your appearance. I mean, I need my appearance touched up. Trocheck against Sorelli in the face-off circle to the left of Hellebuck. Canadians win the face-off. Taves back over towards Mitch Marner. Marner trying to dazzle and bedazzle, blocked off, saved by Hellebuck, and he'll grab the rebound. They tried for the deflection. Hellebuck was ready the whole way.
They're saying Matthew Tkachuk hasn't played since the second period.
Well, Tkachuk is dealing with an injury, so there's a little bit of that too. A good deflection by Sorelli. Just couldn't get enough on it. I know what they were trying to do.
Do you know what I want to know?
What the fuck is a kilometer?
Taves with the shot blocked off by the Americans. Grabbed up the play by Hagel, taken by Sanderson behind his own net. Two Canadians back in front, still moving forward. Sorelli tries to grab it. Sanderson tries to get it, but here comes Marner. Takes it back over to the point to Cale Makar. Quick shot off the pipe. It's off the post, deflected off, and the Americans are going to get another big break. Taken back by JT Miller, back to Trocheck.
Wow.
Clears up to the zone. Moves up to the front, taken by Taves. Over to Marner. Flipped up to the punt. Blocked off by JT Miller. Quick wrist shot, blocked off, shot wide. Miller's going to get his rebound back to the point, over towards Jacob Slavin. Quick wrist shot, still moving. Trocheck back behind the net. Takes it back over to Brock Nelson. He can't control it. Taken by Devon Taves. Wow. I mean, that was dangerous.
Yeah,
and we're just going to calm it down now. 13:52 left in the third period. I mean,
part of that puck. Yeah, I think Hellebuck got part of that puck, and it went off his pad and then into the post. Like, yeah, that was headed for net.
Definitely like so. Here we go. Canada's able to get it out of their own zone. Faber tries to reset. Moves it back to Slavin. Slavin at the point to Brady Tkachuk. He'll dump it in. Back to Thomas Harley. Flips it back over to the point. Back over to Faber. Clear keeps it in the zone. Back over to Matthews behind the net. Tries to get a trailer. Moves up towards the front. Can't get it back behind his own net. And the Canadians are going to recover it. Another chance. Going to be taken now. Intercepted by Slavin. Dumps it in the zone. Gensel given chase now. Taken by Harley. Harley moves it back over to Drew Doughty, his partner. Somebody lost a stick there. It was one of the Canadians. Taken back over towards the front. Back to Rowensky. They'll reset it again. Moves it back over towards the point to Matthew Boldy. Boldy given pressure there by Sanheim. He'll try to intercept it, but the Americans are going to swoop up and recover it again. Quick shot over to Hughes. Quick shot back up the front, and he couldn't corral it in time. And they're going to clear it. Oh, I thought that was a golden opportunity. They couldn't get the mitts on it. It was a good heads-up play by Binnington.
Wow.
Sanderson dumps it in the zone. It's going to be out of play.
That was tantalizingly close to a goal right there. That puck was in the goal mouth, ready to be eaten.
It actually wasn't. Hellebuck had a little bit of a save. It was deflected to the front. Here comes Matthews, and that was Gensel, and it couldn't get a full grasp of it.
Wow.
And that's the play by Eichel. Eichel couldn't corral it. Point with the heads-up play there.
And then Eichel, Eichel, that wasn't really a chance. He never really had a stick on the puck.
Don't get me wrong. I'll do some coke. Five's more likely to do the coke.
I've been offered, but it would just make me too nervous. Like I have too much anxiety. Like I would feel like my heart was exploding or something like that. Like I would just be like, I'm dying. Why am I so excited?
No, it's a lot of excitement. This is what creates lifelong fans, my friends.
Yeah. I need things that lower my blood pressure, not increase it. So, yeah. Anyways, I don't want to do coke. I'm not a coke person.
Are you more a heroin guy?
I'm not down for things that, are going to make me anxious.
That's why I can't do weed.
I watch
paranoid high.
Yeah. Oh, you get paranoid high?
Yeah, I haven't done it in a long time. I used to get nauseous over the smell. I still get a little queasy when I smell it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, there you go.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time America couldn't finish anything. I'll be here all night, kids.
I'll be here all night. I don't drink soda anymore. It's bad for you.
Right.
Soda's bad for you. It's not good. It's full of sugar and carbonation and sugar and all those things. Soda bad. Soda bad.
Well, I mean, if you're drinking the regular stuff, it's pure sugar.
All right, come on, USA.
Dude, I wouldn't trust myself on edibles, dude.
Yeah, edibles will fuck you up.
Ooh, who's about to win the first annual Gary Bettman Award for Outstanding Achievement in the Field of Excellence? It's got to be Gary Bettman.
Yes, I would have to put.
Ooh.
Would it be the Gary Bettman Award for most Gary Bettmans?
Here's my question, Caleb. Are we doing garlic bread with pasta? Because there's a huge difference there. Because if it's alone, I'll take banana bread. But if it's with pasta, you do garlic.
Yeah, garlic bread is so good with pasta. Oh my god.
Yeah, garlic bread alone is just weird.
Just marinara to dip the garlic bread in.
Yep.
Dude, if I didn't want to be healthy, I'd be such a fat piece of shit.
Oh, dude, I'd be a fat fuck too.
all
I mean, I
day.
kind of am a fat fuck. I mean, I was
just
fatter
saying.
before too.
If I had no limit to what I could eat, I would just eat fucking incredibly. Is that going to be an ice or is that going to be on net?
Yeah, it's
That
an
is
icing. It's icing. It's icing. I've never had banana bread with butter. Ooh.
Really? Gosh,
Ooh.
if I could just eat anything. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, dude,
white
what would you
sauce
say?
is so good. White sauce is good.
It has to be the right
pasta,
kind of
but-
white sauce. It can get sickening
you're
if
right.
you have it the wrong sauce. I mean, honestly, I would go with a tomato vodka sauce.
Ooh, that's good. I
That
like
would be good with banana
marinara.
bread. Here comes a 2-on-1 quickly. Back over to Braden Point. Quick wrist shot blocked off by Slavin. A big block by the U.S. And we're still moving forward. Crowd yelling in craze. Devon Taves actually slipped on the puck, and we're going to have a dead play. Jacob Slavin may have saved the day. That was a wide open shot there, I believe, by Seth Jarvis.
Yeah, he like turned and blocked it.
No,
That was
yeah,
crazy.
Seth Jarvis
defense.
with the shot. Jacob Slavin. Yeah, that's why Carolina likes him. It's Carolina on Carolina crime. It hit like put his leg up just a little bit, and that created the block.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised. Ooh, clam sauce wouldn't be bad too. That's nice.
Ooh, clam sauce. I like that white cheese sauce.
Heaviest
Ooh,
I've
you got
ever
it on
been?
the boot. Oh, right on the
350.
shin.
Heaviest.
You were
I've ever been,
350.
Yep, in high
Oh
school.
my gosh.
I was a fat fuck. Super fat fuck.
Damn.
Yeah.
You were.
I want to
fat
lose
fuck.
about 15, 20 pounds again. But
Okay.
yeah, I'm
Holy
trying, but it's the food's
I'm getting a
too
little
good.
fluffy. I'm getting.
I mean,
a little
I'm
fluffy.
getting
I
there
need
too.
to-
It's that winter weight. I
yeah,
want to practice baseball, but it's too fucking cold out.
yeah.
Back to point. Flip that over towards the zone. Dumped it in. Back to Sanderson. Sanderson will flip it back into his own zone. It's just tough to keep focused on stuff because work gets in the way.
Heaviest
Marner
I
flips-
ever is 200, and that was awful.
200.
I
Oh,
looked
dude,
terrible.
200's like my ideal weight is like 205, 210. I was
I looked
195.
so
I was
bad.
skeletal. That was the problem. Flips it back into the zone, dumps it in. Sanderson with speed behind his own net, moves it forward, deflects it off the boards. Tries to get it to an American, tries to get it to Miller, can't get there. Taken back by Parayko. Flip back into the zone. Slavin giving chase. Here comes McKinnon. Slavin's able to grab it, though. Takes it back over towards the Americans. He'll clear it out of the zone. JT Miller will clear. Nope, it's actually deflected. Now he'll clear. Bennington behind his own net tries to recover. He gets it out of a hot kitchen, but Miller's going to try and grab it. Deflected, shot blocked. U.S. will recover in their own zone. Faber flips it back in. Another dump, but it's failed. Taken back to JT Miller. Flip back over to Jack Hughes. Here's Hughes. Quick wrist shot blocked off by Parayko. It'll go out of play.
Oh, we're 10 minutes to go. 11 minutes.
I think everyone does, dude.
Everyone is fucking tense right now. Tense,
Dude.
tense.
Yeah, you got to be careful about being underweight, dude. I mean, 125 in college, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean Marion, I mean, I feel like I have muscle, but it's the food and the beer. That's what does. I haven't had
Yeah, if you
beer
wanna-
in a couple months, but still, it's.
If you want to gain weight and put on muscle, just work out. You'll put on the muscle, and then the weight will come. Just
Americans keep
It'll
it in the
come.
zone. Back over to Adam Fox at the point. Bumps it in towards the zone. Back to Brady Kachuk behind the net. Kachuk muscling two Canadians out of the zone. Flips it back into the zone. Picked up there by Noah Hannafin. Back to Matthews, back to Hannafin in front of the net, intercepted by the Canadians. And with numbers 2-on-2. Sorelli with Hagel. Sorelli with the puck. Back over to Hagel, dumps it in towards the zone. Checked on the play there by Dylan Larkin. Back at the point towards Doughty. Back to Harley. Quick wrist shot blocked off. And it'll clear out of the zone. It'll be several line changes for U.S. But not much happening. Here comes Hagel. Quick back over towards Doughty. Back to Harley. Harley back over to Doughty. Doughty fakes the shot. Tries to get past Matthews. Doesn't get there. Blocked off. Karam's off of the American. And they'll clear it out of the zone. Takes a weird bounce, though. It's going to be taken by Gensel. Gensel tries to juke a defender. Still moves it back. Bennington has to clear it out of there. Still moving back in the front. It'll clear out of play. Harley misread it, and it took a really weird bounce up the ice and gave Gensel a pretty solid chance.
Yeah. Dodger of Zion, a moment of remembrance for my Chevy Volt, totaled on the way home from work by someone running a red light. My toe is broken and my ribs are sore, but I'm alive. I'm so sorry to hear that, Dodge.
I've had a guy run a red light, total my car. It happened in Milwaukee. It fucking sucked. Fortunately, no injury. I just had a little nick on my shoulder and like a little bit of a stiff neck for a day, but otherwise I was okay. So I'm like, thank God.
We're glad you're okay, Dodge.
Yeah, but the broken toe, that's not fucking fun.
No, it's not.
Can you walk on it, or is it still like painful? Yeah, but that's
no. I saw that you posted on Facebook about the car is gone. I thought it just died. I didn't know that it had been hit, from a red light. So I'm glad you're okay.
Well, Cody, the question is, how much do you weigh and how much are you drinking? Because it's mostly about weight and what you've eaten. If you've eaten before you drink, it's going to absorb the alcohol. If you haven't drink, if you're lighter, it's tolerance too. That's your main preference there. Yeah, that's the thing, Jeremy. It's tough to keep your weight off, man, especially with life shit in the way. Like, I like going to the gym. I do it not to like get muscles. It's the thing. It's just I do it just because I enjoy doing it. It gets me out of the house.
Yeah, I mean, when the testosterone starts to decline, you're gonna put on weight. You got to fight it by
and the thing too
out,
is I have a thyroid condition too, so yeah, I have Hashimoto's thyroiditis. It's early stages.
Oh, no.
It's been like that for 5 years, but it's when the immune system attacks the thyroid and slowly withers it down. But there will be a time where I will need thyroid medication. So it's where the weight will gain. That's the problem.
Did the doctors diagnose you with being a bitch?
That too.
That also happened.
They did. Mm-hmm. Yes, I was diagnosed with being a bitch repeatedly. It was.
Yes, they were like, "Look, this guy is a bitch. We don't even need to do all the testing."
Sunoi, I mean, you're probably thankful in some regard. It's nothing wrong with drinking, but like the problem with me is I can't have one or two. I have to have like 4 or 5. That's why I don't drink all that often when I can. That's what puts on the weight. It's the drinking.
Drinking is the worst thing for you.
Yeah, because it's empty calories too. It's not even good calories.
I'm not a Cowboys fan, Clash. I'm a Giants fan.
Which is worse. Scrum in front of the far boards. Going to be taken by the Canadians in Cale Makar. 9:30 left in the third period. Tries to get to Crosby. He can't corral the pass. Taken back there by Matthew Boldy with Eichel beside him. Takes back to Eichel. Stops. Looks forward. Dumps it in towards Gensel. We'll meet him towards the far boards. Can't get it to Boldy. He'll try to recover. Can he get there? Yes, he does. Flipped over towards the front. Taken there. Back off towards Brock Faber. Back over towards Slavin. Quick shot save. Faber slap shot saved by Bennington. Still moves forward. Back over to Cale Makar. Dumps it in towards the zone. Back in front. U.S. will recover. Here comes Matthew Boldy. Back over towards Slavin. 8:55 left in the third period. Back over to Faber. Faber at the front. Blocked off by a Canadian. It'll be picked up there by Chris Kreider. Dylan Larkin. Dumps it in the zone. Larkin with speed. Beats out the Canadian. Taken back there by Brock Purdy. Checked on the play by Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk with muscle and fury. Still moving forward. Back to Dylan Larkin. Flipped on the play. Four Nations overtime rules, 5-on-5, 20-minute periods. So it will be 20-minute periods, 5-on-5 for the finals. Taken back. Here comes McDavid on a partial breakaway. He can't control it, though. He'll move it back into the own zone. It'll be checked off by Werenski. McDavid in front. Wide open play. Can't corral it there. Sanderson tries to break off the puck. Can't get it there. Back in front. Back to McDavid. Taken there by, I believe, Brady Tkachuk. He'll get it out of the front blue line. Not much else there. He'll have to clear, but it conveniently goes right to Binnington, so no icing call. Full line change for the Americans. Harley with a quick front pass. Back to Cirelli. Given chase by Hanifin. Quick back up front. Taken by Doughty. Back to Harley. Shot blocked. Karams off to the
got tripped.
side. Back to Fox. Miller with the puck now. He'll fish it out. Get it back to mid-ice. Back to Doughty. Doughty flips it back over to the front. Over to Cirelli. Cirelli dumps. Hagel given chase with Hanifin. Hanifin dumps it out towards the zone. Back to Fox. He'll be taken back by the Americans. Moves it back over to Kel McCarr. Front line defense coming out now. Devon Taves with it back to Brandon Hagel. Hagel dumps it in towards the zone. Fetched there by Brock Faber. Moves it back over to JT Miller. Here come the Americans. Back over towards Chris Kreider. Kreider tries to grab it. He's poked off by the Canadians, and here come the Canadians in kind. Brad Marchand with it now. With numbers. 3-on-2. Deflected over towards Sam Bennett. Flip it back over to Marchand. Marchand behind the net. Moves it flip front. Quick shot. Blocked off. Deflected. Rebound in front. Taken back over towards the front. Cleared out there by Jacob Slavin. Now a scrum towards the near boards. Back over towards Sam Bennett. Canadians will claim it. Given chase. Back to Danheim. Back to another quick bomb by Colton Parayko. Shot wide. Bennett with it now. Canadians are buzzing. Back to Sanheim. Quick wrist shot wide again. And it's going to clear him off the boards. He'll stay in. Back over towards Sam Bennett. Quick wrist shot blocked off. Shot wide. And Hellebuck's going to be able to grab it and coves it off in time.
Finally, we need to stop.
Jarvis was able to there in time. The Canadians were buzzing.
Ton of pressure right there from the 51st state. Bobby Trader, the car that hit me yesterday while walking to class will hurt less than if the USA loses this game. I'm okay, by the way. Go big Brock Faber.
Question, improving in what, Manuel? That's the question. He's giving Jim Jackson. Which Jackson? I don't know. Devon.
I'm glad that you're okay, Bobby.
To McKinnon. Yep, I agree, man. Same here, man. Here comes Larkin. Dumps it in towards the zone. Back to Bennington. Blocked off by Larkin. Tries to get back it. Here come the Canadians again. Comes Reinhart. Reinhart dumps it in towards the zone. Taken by Hanifin. He'll clear it out towards Brady Tkachuk. Tkachuk back in his own net. Tries to reach for the American. Gets there to Matthews. Matthews back over to Larkin. Larkin gets past the defender. But no, he actually can't. It's intercepted. Back by Taves. But he's immediately intercepted again by Jake Kensel. Fox tries to recover. Takes it back over towards, I believe this is Zach Werenski. Werenski with speed. Dumps it in towards the zone. Tries to give chases Boldy. Deflected there by Sanheim. Back at the point to Werenski. Quick wrist shot blocked off. It's going to be blocked again. Can the Americans keep it in? No, they can't. It's going to be taken out of the play there by Brandon Hagel. Dump back in the zone by Fox. They'll clear it in the zone. Action all around. 5:35 left in the third period. Harley with it now. Moves it back over to Point. Point. Slows it up. Speeds past the blue line. Takes it back over towards the point. Taken back there by Brayton Point. Back over towards McDavid. McDavid. Back behind the net. Flips it back far side. Takes it back there. Pinched up by Drew Doughty. But it's not going to be enough. Brock Faber will intercept it. Taken by Jack Hughes. Hughes. Taken by Eichel. Jukes one defender. Jukes two. Still moving forward at the red line. He'll clear it. Will be warded off by Jordan Bennington. Taken back by Drew Doughty. Doughty behind his own net. 5 minutes left in the third period. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Taken back there by McDavid. Dumped into the zone. Faber. Cuts back behind his own net. Shoots past Brandon Hagel. Flip back over towards Jacob Slavin. Slavin backhands it towards Jack Hughes. He can't corral it. It'll be taken by Devon Taves. Dumps it in. It'll be recovered by the Americans again in Hanifin. Back to Slavin. Slavin still waiting. Backhands it front side. Taken there by JT Miller. Quick wrist shot. Gloved up by Jordan Bennington easily. It'll be a face-off in the Canadian side.
Listen, I don't want to state the obvious, but the next goal is going to be huge.
Brock Purdy. Oh, wait, I did say Brock Purdy. Shit. Brock Nelson. I keep screwing up my numbers. Brock Lesnar. True.
Brocktoberfest. Brock, what's his name? Brock Osweiler.
Rock out with your Brock out.
How many Brocks do you know? There's Brock
Brock from
Osweiler,
Pokemon.
Brock Lesnar, Brock Lobster.
Brock Holt.
Wow, there's a major Brock shortage. Yeah, Brock from Pokemon.
Yeah, Brock Holt, former Pirate.
Oh, Brock Holt.
Jonathan Broxton.
Ooh.
Not really a Brock, but it's Brock Besser.
Yeah. Brock Besser, that's a good one.
Yeah. I don't know
Brock
why I'm saying
Forsey.
Purdy. I think because like it's Brock. I say Brock Nelson and not Brock Purdy. I'm used to just too much football in the brain.
Brock Bowers.
Brock Bowers,
Yep.
very true.
The tight end.
Michael Brockers.
Dwayne the Brock Johnson. Thank you, Cody.
Brock Hudson.
Yeah. Oh man,
George LeBrock.
Kelly LeBrock. Remember her? Brockingham Speedway, yes. And Brockaway, New York. And
Little Brock.
Big Cock
Arkansas.
Brock. Little Brock, Arkansas. I've been there many times.
I have not. I've never been to Arkansas.
There's that movie called The Brock. That's right, Iceman. Broccoli. That's good. Brock Simpson or Brock Sampson. What's that? No. Eddie Brock. Yeah.
We're getting back from commercial break. 420 sunny Brockport. Ooh.
There's also Brocky Manziel. You remember him?
Oh,
yep. Brocky James. And LeBrock James. Newt Brockney. That's a good one. Steak.
Broccoli.
Brock Marion. That's one. Brock Obama.
Big games for both goaltenders. Face off to the right of Jordan Bennington.
In the chat.
I don't know, but the American's going to win the face-off. It's Dylan Larkin behind the net. Tries to get it. Austin Matthews can't get there in time, though. Taken back by Sam Reinhart. Dumps it in towards the zone. Slavin able to corral it very easily. Matthews tries to grab it, deflects off a Canadian. Back in front, still moving forward. Taken back there by Dylan Larkin. Tries to get it out, but it's going to be taken by Crosby behind the net. Crosby with it now, with speed and haste. Taken by Larkin, intercepted. Here comes Slavin. He'll dump it in towards the zone. Can they get it to Brady Tkachuk? Yes, they can. He can't be corralled by Devon Taves. Brady Tkachuk still going to take it. Taken back to the front. Moves it back to Werenski. Werenski at the point towards Sanderson. Quick wrist shot. Saved by Binnington. Take it back over towards Jack Eichel. Can't corral it, though. No American in sight. Americans will regroup. Taken back by Matthew Boldy. Boldy flips it up front. And it'll be gloved like a routine fly in the outfield by Bennington. It'll be a face-off in the Canadian zone.
You guys are forgetting about ASAP Brocky.
Yep. Here's the thing. That's why I don't say I'm a good commentator, because I keep messing up names. Good commentators don't mess up names.
NS Hammerhead, the Houston Brockets. Yes.
Yep. 3:35 left in the third period. Looks like this is going to overtime. Eichel, again, the face-off against Crosby. Canadians win it. It'll be dumped in, regrouped by the Americans. Here's Werenski. Moves it back over to Sanderson. Sanderson takes it back over towards the front, dumped in by Boldy. Back with a save by Bennington. Moves it back towards the front to Bennington. I hate this camera angle. I can't see shit. Back over towards McDavid. Back to Mitch Marner. Marner in front. Take it back over to Sanheim. Tries to clear it. Can't get a true member on it. It'll be taken by Sanderson behind his own net. Taken back up front there. Back towards the Americans. Here comes Jack Eichel. Eichel with it now. Back to Boldy. Tries to get the shot off. Can't get there. Tries to throw it inside. Nobody's there. But here comes McDavid. McDavid 1-on-2. Quick wrist shot. Blocked off. Shot high. Taken back by the Canadians in Bright Point. Tries to get Brian Marchand. He couldn't get there in time, and the Canadians are going to have to regroup. Here comes Drew Doughty. Doughty in his own zone hold. Jack Hughes tries to get pressure. Can't get there in time. Jarvis tries to get the pass. Can't corral it, though. Has to regroup. Back to Harley. Back to Doughty. Doughty dumps it in the zone. Giving chases Sam Bennett. He won't take it, though. It'll be taken by Slavin. Slavin will sauce it with a little Murphy dump in the air. Taken back to Doughty. It's going to be intercepted by Jack Hughes. Tries to get it behind him. Can't get there, though. Here come the Canadians with Seth Jarvis. Jarvis with it now. It's going to be poked off by Brock Faber. I was going to say Brock Faber. Gee, Brock Purdy. Jesus. Back there. Back over to Brock. Not Purdy. Brock Faber.
Yes.
Taken back there by Jacob Slavin. He'll dump it in the zone. Back over to Bennington. Intercepted there in front. Back by Hagel. Taken back over. Still deflected in front of the blue line of the Americans. Still moving forward there. Matthews tries to corral. Can't get there. Back to the Canadian blue line. And Devon Taves jumps in the zone. Hagel giving chase. Anthems going to beat there to it. Deflects off a Canadian. The Americans will dump it back into the red zone. Or the red line. Sorry. Red zone. Jesus. I'm messing up my football names. Taken back. Here's McKinnon. McKinnon, quick wrist shot. Saved by Bennington. Oh, not Bennington. Hellebuck. I'm fucking up.
Hellebuck.
I'm fucking up everything.
Mm-hmm. What about Shiner Brock? Have you heard of that? Mm-hmm.
I have not, man.
Mm-hmm. A minute 30 left. This is wow, what a save. This is looking towards overtime unless
I've done so much overtime that I can't mess with the names. Lock in and clench your butts. 1:29 left in the third period. It'll be to the right-hand side of Connor Hellebuck. Sidney Crosby in the circle against Jack Eichel. Eichel wins the faceoff. The Americans are going to be able to clear the zone. It'll be taken there by Drew Doughty. Moves it back to the front. The Americans will recover. Taken back front. Eichel given chase there by Harley. Harley's able to clear it on the outside boards. And the Americans will grab it back at their own blue line. Takes it back. The Americans will dump it in. Boldy tries to give chase. He'll grab it. Boldy behind the net, tries to get it to Eichel, gets it back in front, backhands it, nobody's there. Boldy behind him, back to Eichel behind the net. He can't corral the pass. Crosby's going to take it now. 1 minute left in the third period. Hold on to your butts, kids. Hold on to your butts.
How much time is left?
Jake Gensel with it now. Back to Boldy. Boldy backhands it in towards the zone, dumped in for a line change. Harley behind his own net. 45 seconds left in the third period. Who's going to be the hero today? Moves it back towards the zone, dumps it in. Hellebuck behind him, back to Sanderson. Sanderson with it now, takes it back by Marner. Marner tries to get it in front. Karam's off a Penguin. Not Penguin, Jesus Lord. Back over towards the back. Back to Marner. Quick wrist shot, blocked off, deflected, and it's over to the plate. Wide open in front, clears back to the zone. Back over to Taves. Taves, quick wrist shot, shot high. Back over to McDavid. McDavid back towards the point. Still moving. Let's regroup here. Regroup. Brock Nelson with it now. Tries to clear the zone and does. Makar with it now. 10 seconds left. Skates towards the point. Still moving forward. Deflected. Saved by Hellebuck. With 5.5 seconds left. The Canadians are buzzing.
Goodness. What a
turn of events.
Yeah. We played survival mode. We hadn't really gotten any real opportunities in the last 10 minutes.
Dude. What a great play there by JT Miller. It was a wide open Connor McDavid who would have had an easy goal. Connor Hellebuck was out of position, but JT Miller was able to corral that puck. And Noah Hannafin actually blocked the shot by Kel Makar, but we have 5.5 seconds left. Face-off's going to be to the right-hand side of Hellebuck. It's Crosby with the puck, gets the shot. Over to Taves, quick wrist shot blocked off, and we are headed to overtime, boys. Wow. We are going to overtime. Overtime.
Wow. Of course it has. It's a golden goal.
It will be a golden goal. And the last USA-Canada championship was the 2010 Winter Olympics. And guess who scored that goal? Sidney Crosby.
Mm-hmm. Sidney Crosby. Broke our heart. We were winning with in the last couple seconds. Mm-hmm. And they scored late. No, we were losing, and we tied it. America tied it up late, and then we lost in overtime.
Yep,
that was a tough one. All right, I got to get a snack.
Do what you got to do, man. I'll grab a snack after you're done. Yeah. Well, we are having the overtime, and I have more energy, but the reality is I'm sucking. I can't make the names right. I'm calling Brock Faber Brock Purdy. Come on.
Yeah. What about Connor Hellebuck?
Connor Hellebuck. We're talking about red zones. Fucking red zones. Jesus Lord. Bring it out, boys. Fight time. Bob's going to need some of this.
Weed every day.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's what he's going to need, man. I mean, we're going to have to bring out the big guns for this. We're going to have to bring out the big
AGEL. Eagles.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck? Yeah, they're using playoff overtime rules for this final because it was 3-on-3 for like the original round, but this is sudden death.
Yep. 3-on-3 would have been amazing.
Well, it would have been kind of iffy.
Yeah, it would have been hokey, but still awesome.
Yeah. In Coach Peel basketball, Brocky Balboa. Yep. They're doing Stanley Cup overtime rules, kids, so we may be here for a while. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Hopefully they are watching this game.
If they're true Americans and true Canadians, they are. Mm-hmm. Oh. Man, I'm struggling, boy. Oh, did the tree leave too?
No, I'm still here.
I thought it was just a little dead air.
No, I'm just looking at a few things right now. You're kind of talking about things. I'll let you do your stuff. Brady Kachuk. I mean, I'm hoping Jacob Slavin. He's had a dominant game.
Who's gonna? We gotta call it now. Who's gonna get that? I'm gonna go with Austin Matthews.
Ooh.
Captain America.
See, I don't think it's going to be Austin Matthews. I'm going to say either Connor McDavid in the passing of the mantle, or it's going to be, it'll probably be someone random. I'm going to say Jack Eichel.
Ooh, wow. Eichel's had a great game.
Hell, I mean, Jake Sanderson scored a goal. Let's see.
Sanderson, yeah. It's been a contest, boys.
Or you go with the dark horse, Brad Marchand or Brock Nelson.
Two old Metro rivals. I don't know, maybe it's Kreider. I guarantee
Kreider would be an interesting one.
There won't be a single power play, though.
Oh, no, not at all. There's only been one power play all game, and it was a blatant trip. They're letting them play.
Yeah. It's amazing how when they let them play, you don't get penalties.
Well, it's also like what the NHL does during the playoffs. Like they are afraid to make the call that they change the game. So it's one of those things, but who knows?
Yeah, but also they're playing pretty clean. You know, like
it is. It's been very clean. It's nothing crazy. Yeah. It's both the skill and tenacity are both on display tonight.
Yeah, and they're also not hitting crazy hard like it's the Stanley Cup Finals. I mean, they're hitting. Don't get me wrong.
I mean, Kachuk's been hitting.
They're not boarding. Yeah, they're not going crazy.
Yep, Captain. Brady Kachuk and Matthew Kachuk are Keith Kachuk's kids. So correct, Captain. I'm gonna grab a snack myself. I'll be right back.
All right, you go grab a snack while I eat. Now you gotta. I'm eating on stream. Tree tested positive for being a bitch. That's right. All right. I got a couple questions to ask.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
And listen, Canada, let me tell you.
Arby's. We have got beef, motherfuckers!
That's right, Canada. Ooh, TJX Rick is going to go put on his Eichel jersey. All right. Ooh, you know what we could do? We could redo Puck Doku. That's what we can do. And now we can, because now that we know what the answers are, we can do it like super. I bet you we redo it and we still don't fucking know. Like, we still suck at it. 200 goals scored. Ooh, does Erik Karlsson have 200 goals scored in his career? I would think so. Let's see. Incorrect. No. Erik Karlsson hasn't scored 200 goals in his fucking career. How many goals does Erik Karlsson have?
Probably like 160.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, well, Carlson's had a couple like 20-goal seasons, but he hasn't had like anything insane. Oh, you have light mode? Ooh. Ew. Ew. Get this light mode out of my fucking screen.
Erik Karlsson has 195 goals, dude. What the fuck?
That sucks. Whap, whap, whap.
That was a really good guess. If he didn't get
It
injured
was.
those fucking years, that was a really good guess. All right. Try to think of a defenseman that has 200 goals, though.
Dude, Sean, that is insulting.
That
You
is
see this
insulting to
shit?
James Franklin. Name a defenseman with 200 goals in this tournament. I don't think there is one. Does Drew Doughty have 200 career goals?
Remember, it's also offensive players.
I'm just saying, I want a defenseman for one of these. Let's see if Drew Doughty has 200 career goals. I don't think so. No, incorrect. How many goals does Drew Doughty have? Fucking A.
Probably like 185.
Drew Doughty. He has 156 goals in his career. Are there any defensemen with 200 goals? We guessed Erik Karlsson already.
I don't think in this
Erik
sense.
Karlsson. Why don't I go outside? No, man. I gotta eat.
Just snack. I mean, I'm just rooting for. I'm not even nervous. I'm like, fuck yes, let's get the hockey. Woo! So, who do you think wins, the 51st state or the 11th province?
I don't know. I think the 51st state can suck my dick. All right. Shea Weber has 224 career goals.
Shea Weber is inactive.
I know. Oh, Brent Burns. Is he still active?
Yes.
He played some of his career as a forward. And he's not in the Four Nations shit, is he?
Yeah, Brent Burns is not Four Nations.
All right.
He would have been in a couple years ago, but not now.
So they're among active players. Brett Bird's the only one that has 200 goals. Roman Josi doesn't have.
Well, Josi is more of an assist guy.
Hedman doesn't have 200. Doughty's not even close. John Carlson's not even close. Dougie Hamilton. Now the guys with over 200. Excuse me. Gary Suter, Larry Robinson, Zdeno Chara, Brad Park. Ooh. Sergei Gonchar scored 220. Reed Larson.
That is a throwback, but that was back in the 80s.
Kevin Hatcher, yeah, Steve Duchesne, Doug Wilson, Rob Blake, Brian Leach, of course. Brett Burns at 259. All right, these are the top 8 of all time. Nicholas Lidstrom.
What's up?
Who do you think is above Nick? Oh, we're getting rated. Who do you think is above Nick Lidstrom for defenseman with career goal?
Paul Coffey.
Goals?
Bobby Orr.
Paul Coffey is number 2 on the list. Bobby Orr is number 7. That means you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more guys. You're missing the all-timer.
Well, the all-timer is probably Ray Bork.
Yep. All right. So you got Ray Bork, you got Paul Coffey. Now you need 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Above
3 on the list.
Leach,
we already said. Leach is 10.
Okay.
Lidstrom is correct at 8. So you have Bork, Coffey,
Bobby
Lidstrom, or Lidstrom and Burns and Leach. Those are your top 11. So you need 3, 4, 5, and 6. I will give you a hint to number 3.
I'm trying to think.
Calgary.
Al McInnes.
Yes.
I was going to guess that. Al McInnes.
He got really close. Ripper. Yeah.
I'm trying to think who else.
And a clapper.
Doug Wilson.
All right. Oh, Doug Wilson is not in the top 10. He's number 12.
Interesting.
So I
thought Doug Wilson would have been up there.
All right. I'll give you a clue on number 5. He played his entire career with one team.
Chara. No. Well, Chara would be on there, wouldn't he?
Chara has over 200, but he's not in the top. He's not even close. He's top 20.
Interesting. Is Rafalski on there?
So here you have Bork, Coffey, and McGinnis at 3. You have Bobby Orr, Lidstrom, and Burns 7, 8, 9, and Brian Leach at 10.
Denis Potvin.
So these 3, Dennis Potvin, excellent. That was the hint. He played his entire career with the Islanders. So now you go down to the last 2. Now, this one guy, I cannot believe you don't have him yet. He played. I'll give you some clues.
Larry Murphy.
Oh, wow. That's a great pull. That's number 6.
Nice.
So you have Ray Bork. The last one, I'm sure you're going to get this one.
Scott, I'm trying to think who else. Sergei Zubov.
Nope. Zubov, not even close.
Zubov.
He ended his career as a Blackhawk. He started it as a Buffalo Sabre.
Ooh.
If I give you
Soupy Campbell, Brian Campbell.
Nope.
Oh, wait, Campbell ended with the Panthers. Crap.
He had 338 career goals.
Ooh.
I'm really surprised you don't know this one, but you're also
I'm trying to think.
Really
I'm trying to relay this. What's his time frame?
Ooh, when did he play? You'll get it when I tell you this. He played his last season was 2002, 2003.
Phil Housley.
Yeah, I knew you'd get it. Yep. All right. So you Ray Bork is number 1
because Housley bounced around a bunch.
Yeah, that was the next clue was going to be like, dude, he bounced around a lot. Paul Coffey actually played for way more teams.
Oh yeah,
Coffey
he bounced around a ton, especially in the 90s.
Pittsburgh, Detroit,
Detroit,
Philly,
the Whalers,
Hartford. Yep, he was a Blackhawk. He was a Hurricane.
He was a Bruin, and then he did not. He got cut from the Bruins.
Yeah, did he win?
Here we go.
Cups, right?
Oh yeah,
right.
He won a cup with the Penguins. He won a bunch with the Oilers.
All right, I need to make some tea real quick.
Do what you got to do, but overtime's about to begin. Here we go, boys. Who's going to be a hero? Who's going to be the Paul Henderson? Who's going to be the Sidney Crosby? Or who's going to be the American hero that we all need? There are 40 men sitting on this roster. Actually, it's probably more like 19 or 36, counting goalies. But we're about to be underway. Austin Matthews in the faceoff circle against Connor McDavid. And we are underway in overtime. And we begin with Brock Faber taking the puck in his own zone, dumped in the zone, taken back there by Tkachuk. He can't corral the puck, though.
A lot of Brocks.
Yep, a lot of Brock Tkachuks. Dumped in the zone. Brock Faber is going to take it back. I'm not calling him Purdy. I'm not. Back over towards Slavin, who's had a hell of a game so far. Tkachuk will dump it into the zone. Bennington takes it behind his own net. Slows it up a little bit. It'll be taken there by Harley. Not Harley, I mean Sanheim. Back towards McKinnon. McKinnon, quick wrist shot deflected high, out of play. It'll be a face-off to the outside of Hellebuyck. I believe that was deflected. Well, it happened a couple years. I mean, we were all expecting Martin to retire, especially with the rumors going around.
Yeah. Good old
Crosby.
Zacharias Martin.
Crosby now in the face-off circle. It's going to be going against Eichel to the right of Hellebuyck. America's going to win the face-off. Handed over by Sanderson. Dumps it in the zone. Deflected in. Bit of a chase still moving forward. Gensel's going to have to clear it because a guy was far from offside. But it's going to be recovered by the Canadians. Gensel giving chase. Back to Taves. Back to Makar. Makar moves it up front towards Reinhart. Reinhart at the front. Taken back there by McKinnon. McKinnon pickpocketed by Jack Eichel. Here he comes with a 2-on-1. Back in front. Flanks toward the zone. Quick wrist shot saved by Bennington. And they can't control the rebound, but Gensel's going to recover. Flings it on net. Blocked by the Canadians. They're going to dump it into the zone. And a dangerous situation for Canada. No icing call, though. Werenski with the puck. Long saucer pass to Boldy. Boldy crosses over to Brock Nelson. Quick wrist shot blocked off. Shot high. Back over towards Werenski. Werenski deflected off the back. Still in play, though. Moving back in. Canadians and Mark Stone with it now. Back over towards, I believe this is, I can't think of the name now. Brandon Hagel. Hagel with it now. Back to Stone. Stone in front of the net. Quick deflection. Shot wide. Taken back over towards Hagel. Hagel still in the near side. Tries to bait the pass. Flagged over. It's going to be taken there by Mark Stone. Stone deflects it in. Sorelli giving chase, but Werenski's going to grab it. Taken back there over. Canadians try to keep it in, then do. Werenski tries to get it out. He does not, but Boldy will. He'll clear the zone, but it's going to be an icing call. 17:58 left in the first overtime.
Oh, boy.
Clinch your butts, boys. The USA
On to your butts. All the butts. Marion Butts, my favorite butt. Jake Butt, too. Damn his injuries. Ooh, Jonathan Bordeaux. Thoughts on the NHL might give New Orleans? Thoughts on the NHL might give New Orleans a team. New Orleans, I feel like they do a good job with the marketing and like identity aspect. I just don't know if they have the population to support it. That's the interesting thing.
I mean, the Pelicans are struggling. And you would
Well,
think
the
they'd be
Pelicans are weird because who would own it? Gail Benson isn't going to buy that team, is she?
Yeah.
It's going to be someone else. But it's going to be a face-off to the right of Hellebuyck again. Crosby in the face-off circle against JT Miller. Marner to his right-hand side. USA wins the face-off. Brock Faber is going to take it. Skates it out of the zone. Moves it forward. Gets it out of the blue line. Taken by Boldy. Back to Nelson. Nelson dumps it in the zone. They're just going to clear it. Fresh line change off the icing call. McDavid with speed. Move to the near side. It's his patented fake move. Moving forward. Still moving forward. Deflected. Blocked on the play by the Americans. They're going to get it out of the zone. No, they actually don't. McDavid's going to keep it in the zone. Still moving forward. Breaks the juke. Deflected there by Brock Faber. Back in. Deflected by Brady Tkachuk. Now the Americans get it out. Here comes Matthews. Matthews dumps it into Brady Tkachuk. And now it's going to be a chase between him and Marner. The Maple Leafs. That's hilarious. Gensel back in the zone. Back to Sanderson. Keeps it in the blue line. Sanderson dumps it in towards the blue line. Taken there by Larkin. Larkin back behind the net. Over towards Matthews. Deflected and saved by Bennington. What a save. A great fight shot. Larkin keeps it in the zone. Back in towards. Deflected. Can't get it off. Shot high. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
McDavid dumps it in. That might be the save of the fucking year. Good God.
Boy, the TD Garden is buzzing right now.
Oh my goodness. USA trying to end this game.
Yep, sir. But we're going to get it back. It's a partial breakaway. Here comes Marchand. Poetry. And he's going to be blocked off. Deflected there by Jake Gensel. It's still going. And here come America back to Jack Eichel. Eichel moves it back front. Back to the front. Here's Boldy. Boldy, quick wrist shot saved by Bennington. Still moves it back to Eichel. Eichel back to the front over towards, this is Hannafin. Hannafin back front, deflected wide. And it's going to be out of play. Holy crap. Let's go. Dude. Matthews with a grade 8 chance and a bigger response by Bennington. Good God.
Wow. Gosh, Bennington's been very good. He's looking like 2019
Off the
Bennington.
blocker. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And then Marshawn with the
Gloria.
breakaway. And Jake Gensel with the back check. Look at that. That would have been poetry if Marshawn scored the goal here.
Yeah, that would have been awful. Yeah, because if Marshawn scores in Boston, like, what do the fans do?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, they'll probably cheer it anyway.
They're not all bad.
No
They're not
face
all
off circle against
Bruins
Crosby.
fans.
Makar with it now. He'll clear the zone, but it's going to be recovered by the Americans in their own line. Hannafin holding on to the puck. Takes it back. Tries to clear it. Does. Back to Brock Nelson, but it'll be intercepted by Sam Reinhart. Goes behind his own net. Back to Makar. Takes the puck. Moves it back over towards Devon Taves. Tries to dump it in. Gets the clear. Slavin moves it back now. Back over to Jack Hughes. Hughes jukes one defender. Moves it back over towards Brock Nelson. Nelson with a 2-on-1. He'll clear. He'll have reinforcements. Can't get there. Batted by a Canadian. And they'll be able to regroup. Taken back there by Sam Reinhart. Intercepted by Slavin. Murphy dump over towards Reinhart. Matthews with a quick shot. Saved by Bennington. Murphy took back there. Another save. Another save by Bennington. Jesus Christ. He's playing his fucking heart out. Oh, my God.
Oh, how did that one not go? How did that rebound not go? Oh, my goodness.
That would have been a tough play regardless, but good Lord. What a save.
Chuck from the off angle right there. Are you kidding me? Bennington is on a tear. Oh, yeah. Wow. He caught that. That might not have been on net, but
yeah,
wow.
But still, great save. Now it's going to be Dylan Larkin in the face-off circle. Wins the face-off. Back to Matthews. Another glove save by Bennington. He's stopping everything. Wait.
Keep the pressure. He can't stop. He can't stop everything. Wow, he's just snatching pucks out of the fucking air, dude. He's like, yeah, here, take it. Yep, I'm Jordan fucking Bennington. He's all over it, boys.
Over to Brady Tkachuk.
Oh.
Back in,
all right.
Out to the front. Back in the side. Still moving forward, and now it's a clear. I had to do a little tweet. Doughty with it. Tries to clear the zone. The Americans are buzzing now. Fox with it. Back to the front. Tries to regroup. Canadians will take it. It's Cirelli. Now they're going to regroup it with Thomas Harley of the Dallas Stars. Takes it back to Eichel. Eichel tries to clear it. Moves it to the front. Boldy will clear it, but it's going to be intercepted by Doughty. Doughty with it now. Back to Harley. Harley has to get it. Blows the tires. Jake Gensel, but it's going to be taken by Marner. Now intercepted by, I believe this is Boldy. He'll clear it. A heavy clear into the zone. It's going to be taken there and regrouped by the Americans. It's Brock Faber. Not Brock Purdy. Brock Faber. Brock Nelson now tries to get it. Tries to beat past, I believe this is going to be Brandon Hagel. Or sorry, that's Harley. Takes it back. Miller tries to fight for it now. Brock Nelson still in the scrum. Now taken by Harley. Back over towards Drew Doughty. 14-13 left in the first overtime. Dumped in the zone. Slavin's going to try and recover. Gives enough time for Hellebuck to take it. Takes it back over towards the zone. Moves it back in. Takes it towards Taves. Taves back to Makar. Makar flings a long pass towards Crosby. Crosby in the front circle. Deflected. Saved by Hellebuck. Rebound in front of the zone. And it's cleared by the Americans. And it's going to be taken down and back by Devon Taves, and they'll have to regroup. Moves it back towards the side. Back into the zone. Take it back over towards Makar. Makar with speed towards the near side. Back behind his own net. Tries to get past Slavin. Cannot. Taken back by several Americans. Intercepted there by JT Miller. But the Canadians are going to get it back. Taves with it now. Quick shot blocked off. Now here comes Dylan Larkin. Tries to get it out of his own zone and does. Back to Matthews. Matthews with Tkachuk beside him. Takes it to Tkachuk. Tkachuk and the front boards back to Matthews and the line. Takes it to the point. Back over towards Hannafin. Shot wide. Takes it over towards Dylan Larkin. Larkin with it now. Skating with fury. With several Canadians blitzing him. Back into the front. Dumps into the zone. And the Canadians will recover it from there. Here's McKinnon. McKinnon moves it back over towards the front. Over to Sam Reinhart. He'll dump it in for the line change. Action all over the place, my friends. Hold on to your butts. It's brought to you by Benchwarmer Brew. I don't have one right here, but fuck you. Drink our goddamn coffee, especially the backup of the Benchwarmer blend. Not the 5 points blend. That's gay. Very gay. Dumped in. Jarvis giving chase as well as Marchand. Yes. Sanderson with it now. He'll take the puck. Back over towards Eichel. Eichel with 3 men. Back over to Boldy. Boldy tries to get it to Gensel. He can't get it there. It's intercepted by the Canadians. Taken back there by Jarvis. Jarvis tries to dump it in. They can't corral it. Intercepted by the Americans again. Action all over the place. Back to Gensel. Moves back to Wierenski. Wierenski. Bams. Calms. Deflected. Shot warded off by Bennington. Back over towards JT Miller, back in the front. Miller tries to juke over Sanheim. Jukes once, jukes twice. Back over towards Faber at the point. Quick shot saved by Bennington. Back over, Karam's in a rebound. Back over to Miller, back at the point. They can't keep it in, though. Fox is going to have to clear. And the Canadians will be able to reset with Colton Parayko. With it now, long pass over towards Brock Purdy. Far side, back over with Fox flanking him. Back to the front, ripped shot blocked wide. Taken there by Gensel. They're going to have to clear. Can they beat out the icing? It's Jack Hughes. Can he get there? It's going to be an icing. Jack Hughes couldn't beat there in time. 11:50 in overtime, and we are rocking now.
Wow. Overtime is evaporating in front of our eyes. I cannot believe that 9 minutes of action have already expired. This is a frenetic pace. Shots fired back and forth in the first 10 minutes of overtime.
Hey. When I get figured, it's Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy has to make that $55, $60 million a year somehow, kids. Matthews in the face-off circle against Connor McDavid. Matthews and Marner both on the ice. No Marchand, though. And McAvoy's out. Off the tie-up. Here comes McDavid. Shot deflected wide. Back over towards Makar. Back into the blue line. Back over towards the point. Back to McDavid. He scores! Connor McDavid with the golden goal. I predicted it. We had it the whole way. God bless the 11th province.
Damn.
What a game. And the Canadians pull off the upset in a hell of a game. But as I said, it was going to be Connor McDavid, or I think my other one was, I believe it was Marchand. But yeah, I said McDavid. So
yeah, you can't.
Well, I mean, you hold off, you get your golden goal, and the Canadians do win the Four Nations Championship. So, Jared, I don't think the Trumpers really give a shit.
I don't think most Trumpers even know what hockey is.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great game. I can't really complain. It's just you can't criticize either side. It's just like, oh, dude, that was either on Adam Fox or Hughes. Somebody fucked up. But Connor McDavid with just a snipe.
Yeah, Foxy.
Top shelf.
Foxy went
right
chasing
corner.
around the net. You can't go around, you can't go behind the net. Can't go behind the net. Yeah, there's two guys out of position. And there's Connor McDavid.
And Hannafin is blocking
That's
point.
Matthews' man, too. That's Austin Matthews' guy, too.
Yeah. I mean, wide open. You can't leave him point blank. Nothing you can do about that.
Yeah, Jordan Binnington, the player of the game, really. I mean, his saves saved this match.
Oh, dude, hey, if Trumpers want to be mad, let them be mad. I mean, we would have just made jokes about, like, 51st state shit. Well, we will now be the 11th province. We will be converting to the metric system, certainly. So we will be actually answering this question. And I hate to... What the fuck is a kilometer? A kilometer is 0.6 of a mile. And we will be learning that shortly. We will not be going 3.1 miles. We will be going 5K. So welcome to Canadian culture.
How would you describe the culture surrounding this football team?
You know, the culture is actually damn good.
You know what we're all doing right now?
You are coping and seething.
Are we really coping? I don't think we're really coping all that much, are we?
You maniacs! You blew it up! Oh, damn you! God damn you all to hell!
All right. Well, there's sadness on the benches. They're cutting the feed now. Yep, they went to a commercial break.
Well, I'm still here. There's them in the award ceremony. Sidney Crosby.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sticking around for this. Okay. That
I'll
was
stick
a
around.
hell of a stream, boys. Thanks to
Well,
everyone for coming
Tell you
out.
what, they're gonna do "O Canada," so we'll do "O Canada." So you know,
wanna boo it?
we'll do it like
Okay,
no, I mean
all
we'll do the anthems. You know, out of respect.
Okay.
We're good sports.
Right.
I mean, I'm a good sport.
Oh,
I mean,
Canada.
hey, we had hey, it was an outstanding game.
Oh, Canada, you fucking suck.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, Canada, you won 3-2 in OT.
I mean, I feel like it would be New Hampshire or Vermont. I feel like they go Canadian.
Yeah. Oh, well. It happened. And we didn't win. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really complain. Good game.
Yep. All right. Are we calling the stream?
Well, we're shaking the hands right now. Yeah, we'll play it out.
Right.
Let's do it.
Oh, wait.
Congratulations to Canada. Ooh, hot take. Metrics.
It is better.
Is it better though? I mean, we're just used to it. I mean, the English language is actually pretty hard to do.
Listen, when you're measuring and you have to figure out fractions and shit, you're like, what the fuck? 1/6 and an 1/8? You know, like it's stupid. It's annoying. Like, what's a 1/2 of an 1/8? You're like, oh, a 16th. It's not. With the metric system, it's exact. 48 centimeters. Beast of Metal 1989, Connor McJesus and Jordan Binnington have saved Hockey Canada from the wrath of LeafsNet. Congratulations, Team USA. You're a winner. Happy. Yeah.
It's just how life is. And now they ended and we're not going to get it. So you ready to end it, sir?
Right. Yeah, hey, I'm ready.
It was fun.
Yep.
Connor McDavid.
It was one of the games of our times.
Well, I mean, it would have been beautiful if we actually were able to celebrate America, but it's
the last time that the Canadians will be in a final for a long time.
Well, hey, at least
either Montreal or
at least the Canadian team won at TD Garden. Just gonna say that.
All right, let's go.